people to just go through without thinking about it. You just get to experience it just like empty with no one there.
Okay, yeah, that's fascinating. Seeing a world out of its element. I'm just saying that people are weird creatures, and surrounding yourself by more creatures statistically raises the amount of times you will die from something in that scenario.
That's true.
I mean, Brandon likes the people watch.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to like people watch. I guess this is. I'm also someone who's like. Public transportation is actually quite fascinating.
Actually, while we're talking about this, I was thinking about just architecture and like how they designed the movement flow of stuff, God. And that got me thinking about like other things. Because I remember back in the day when I got really into architecture when I was designing like dungeons for worlds, and even when I was working on Vessel and stuff, and like trying to conceptually think about high dense population zones, like the use of architecture to like move people around in these public areas is amazing.
Yeah, newer airports are like. God tier for that.
Yeah.
And older airports are like, this is hell.
Yeah, I think older airports just kind of was like, this is one big room.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you see a lot of new airports designs are like
loop or something.
They understand there's going to be a lot of people, and it has to be a very large space because planes take up a lot of like terminals that need to be big. So like if you go to like Beijing, their main terminal is this huge thing because they had the money and the ability to just build it all at once. That this is big enough you need a freaking train to get to the other side.
Yeah.
Whereas you go to like LAX, these airports that have been like expanded over time.
They expand those over time. Like those things are old buildings. It's kind of like train stations. I think train stations suffer from the same problem. Is that like they build them with the intent of like a smaller population size.
Yeah, and usually they come in after the city is established, and they're like, shit, we have to buy parts of the city.
Dude, you have no many times I've played City Skylines, and I've gone through that process of, well, shit, now I don't know where to expand.
Old Town doesn't get a metro.
Yeah.
Speaking of metros, it's just like, you ever been on like a metro just so early in the morning, you're the only one in the cart, so you're just like, this is my domain now. This is mine.
That's kind of like one interesting thing about like our airport. Most airports are like end up being out in the suburbs, right? Because you need a lot of space, and you have to. They mostly get built after the city. It's actually quite interesting that Phoenix is so close to the center.
Yeah. Well, that's because they did a lot of zoning stuff with their city well beforehand. Because like, we have a lot of flat land, and they already divided themselves up into different towns before they became cities.
It's so nice.
Yeah. Also, hello everyone. We got Overland Gamer on Hell to Kill. Gonti's in chat. Thank you, Gonti's, for lurking. Go mind that kitchen. Overland Gamer asks, go burrito yourself the blankets and listen to the stream while you drift off to dreamland. All right.
Sounds quite nice.
It does sound nice. Are you guys burritoers when you sleep?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, yeah. I'm not. I'm more of like well, it really depends, because I sort of like just lay and then I'm covered, but then like sometimes the fan turns on and it goes into my room first. Like, if you ever notice when you walk by my room, like when the fans are on, you can feel it coming out from underneath my room.
It doesn't go into your room first.
Can confirm.
It hits Albert's room.
And then it goes to our room. Either way, it gets super cold randomly.
Then it hits the other rooms.
It gets super cold randomly. So I think I get in a habit of, like, when I'm sleeping, to start burritoing my top half, and I leave the bottom half kind of, like, whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm definitely a burrito, because I toss and turn, so I just kind of get used to it. So it's kind of like a sleeping bag. But I always need to, like, stick out one foot for like ventilation.
Yeah, yeah, you know, like the whole body can't be insulated. That's just bad. That's just bad design.
You gotta have an outflow.
You gotta have an
traffic, that energy traffic.
I like being warm, but the problem is like I'll get too warm, and I have it on reliable authority that I kick wildly if like blankets.
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
That I will like kick the blankets off. I've also been told that I'm not allowed to put anything above the bed, like along the wall where I sleep, because I might kick it off the wall. Because I do just like dunk, like I'll just like stick my leggy out real far.
Oof, scary.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, nothing else says Azul learned the rules for Azul. In the same boat as Dawn. She doesn't know how to play it. She hasn't played Azul yet.
He's learned it.
He did learn Azul.
He did learn it.
Play with bot script. Nice.
Yeah, and he bought a Sagrada. It's the wow. Stained glass building one.
Oh yeah, I've seen a picture of it.
Yeah.
I haven't played or heard much about it. Also, congratulations on the second vaccine shot. Really hope the second one doesn't kick your butt. I've heard a lot of stories about the second one being pretty bad. It wasn't bad for me though, or any of us really, except for Brandon.
I mean, yeah.
Well, Brandon, it was the same for both of them. For
it was
him.
Exactly what I expected. So it's just like whatever.
It's a good casual game. Okay. I've heard good things about it, and apparently it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't get it.
So we take turns. You get to each zone here is a factory where it's going to have 4 different tiles on it. You choose the color you want. You grab all of them and you put them into these. Imagine these as hoppers. And at the end of the round, once all the tiles are gone from the factories and from play, if the hopper is full, you get to add one tile of that color into the little Tetris board, and then you score points based off of how many adjacent tiles are in the horizontal and vertical, the columns and rows here. So like, for example, just kind of like put some out here. So if I had like these 2, and then I placed this third one, when I placed, in the act of placing this one, I would get 3 points, right?
Okay.
But if this was here and I placed it, I would get 3 and then 2, so I'd get 5, right? Yeah. So, but the only way to place a tile is if you fill the hopper with all the same colors. Yeah. And any unfilled hoppers you can choose to leave there, but if you want to clear a hopper out and you don't do it, it goes to the bottom and it scores negative points at the end of the game. Additionally, like once all the ones are done off these factory mats here, the first person to get from the negative gets the first player marker, and this counts as a negative point at the end of the round. But you get to go first, which has its obvious advantages.
Yeah. So the way it'll work is that we'll put 4 tiles on each factory, and when you pick a color from the tile, so let's say we have this going on. Right. This is on the factory. If I pick the yellow, these blue ones are moved to the center.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
And then gradually as the game goes on, this becomes more appetizing because there's more, and when you pick one, especially when you're going to fill like for the 5 row on the bottom, if you can get 5 all in one go in one pick, then yeah.
And the middle works just like the factory, right? So if we have all of these, you could pick the blue, you get the blue tiles and the first player one.
Yeah. And you choose a color. You don't choose like
it's all
yeah. You also can't choose to take only one of a color. You have to take all of them and find a place for them.
Do they all have to go in the same hopper?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. That's what I was looking at this diagram right here.
Yeah, the ones you choose, you have to go to the same hopper. I can't remember if you can like pick.
Well, what if there's like 6 of them?
Then they go to the floor, which is the bottom row. Which
all
is
6 of them?
No, just the excess. Anything you can't fit somewhere goes onto the bottom.
Brandon picks Arbors. We only have so many.
They're also plastic. Yes, Unhealthy Tequila is right. This is tea that is correct, not tequila, which would be funny. The question is, did I shove lots of honey into it? Why don't you tell me? The answer is no this time, actually.
I wonder if there is a drink where it's like tea but also has tequila in it.
Yeah, it's kind of...
I can just do that. I can just go downstairs and put tequila in my tea.
You know, if it's like at a...
Tijuana, Long Island? Or no, would it be a Baja, California at that point?
Yeah, here.
Baja, California is a long, like...
Did we just make up a new drink? Spiked tea, oh my.
Yeah.
I mean, they got spiked everything nowadays. They got spiked lemonade, spiked seltzer water.
The biggest thing for me is whenever you spike something that's supposed to consume hot, it never really works for me.
I mean, we did the hot cider. That worked really well.
I thought it was more warm though.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess you're right.
Warm and hot are pretty much the same though.
Spiked. Some people do just vodka water, which is really weird. This is black tea. Black tea is the only one that I can really do without any honey in it. Green tea, I have to put some sort of like sweetener in it because it's so bitter. This, as it is already a little bitter. I think I oversteeped it a bit. I think I'm going to dilute it with some water.
Just
so it's a bit more palatable.
Yeah, I'm just getting
everything.
My daily mug of vodka in.
You just tap White Claw.
I mean, I forget what it's actually called, but I know that some people call it a skinny bitch. It's soda water and vodka.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's actually called, but I know that it's been referred to like that in a lot of bars that I've been to. My favorite is vanilla chai.
I have to be careful with chai because there's something in at least one kind of chai that I'm allergic to, and it gives me trouble breathing, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm just like wary. I don't put all that much honey into it. Unhealthy kid. Don't. It looks like I put a lot because it's a big container of honey, and the honey moves very slowly.
So it's in there for a long time.
So I'm just like waiting for it to even reach the bottom.
Is that why we started buying the smaller little bear ones?
Well, also because those ones are raw honey, and I wanted to try that instead. I did try it in one of my teas, and I wasn't pleased with it. Yeah. But I think that's because I put too much in it. Because I've done raw honey before, and it hasn't given me any issues. Something about it this time, though, also, like, by the time I was done with my honey, or by the time I was done with my tea, like, the honey had reacted to something in the tea.
Like coagulated or something?
Yeah. And I've never seen honey do that before, and it kind of wigged me out, so I was like, I don't really want to drink this.
I mean, honey is basically just bee vomit. Like, bee vomit has some other stuff in it.
Thanks for phrasing it that way. With my one phobia. My one phobia. No, one of my two phobias.
Yeah,
thanks. I appreciate that. Well, sugar from now on.
Bottoms up.
Yeah, it does say you can only put in one of the lines.
Can you double pick a hopper in one round, though?
I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't think it says anything.
Yeah, so
then it would be impossible to fill in like this one without the center.
Yeah. You can if you can. Yeah.
This song is very loud. I wish these songs would just be consistent in volume, but no.
Yeah, I've been avoiding pretzel rocks because it's just like
this isn't pretzel.
I know, but like I've been avoiding it because I was like, I don't want to like install another thing.
But at this point,
and there's like I think you still have to pay a subscription. I was like, really?
No. Yeah, it's free. The only reason you have to pay a subscription is if you don't want the pretzel bot in the channel calling out what song it is.
Gotcha.
You're required if you use the free version to have the bot in your channel, and it will ping. It'll like put in chat every time what the song is. So it just gives credit to it. I have pretzel installed, but I haven't messed around with it. Because I can't figure. I did what they said, and the bot's not showing up in my channel anyways.
Oh, weird.
So vodka, coffee liqueur, amaretto, Irish. Cream milk. Wow, that's what it's called?
Oh, I ever heard of this, yes.
That sounds so fucking good, though.
That's a lot of cream stuff, though.
That sounds very good.
Wait, no,
cream and milk.
No, that's just, no, that's all milk, though. That's just all, that's basically just coffee cream with vodka.
Vodka, well, coffee liqueur is not, it doesn't have cream in it. Amaretto doesn't have cream in it. Irish liqueurs might have cream in it.
Yeah, I think the coffee
is really good.
Depends how concentrated. How concentrated is coffee liqueur? I rarely use it.
Brand.
Yeah.
Kahlua
doesn't have any cream in it. Kahlua is delicious. I love Kahlua. Kahlua, I can drink straight. It's a problem. It's really fucking good. Amaretto, I can also drink straight, which is also a problem.
I can't remember. I don't know what amaretto is.
Isn't that almond ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it tastes almost a little bit like maraschino cherries.
Yeah. It's a creamy almond liqueur.
It's not creamy. It's smooth.
Yeah, smooth. That's a better.
Yeah, it's kind of thick. It's thick and a little syrupy.
Yeah,
I feel like you've had it before because Catherine had it.
Yeah, we've had it in mixers before. I remember it was like
it's
part
expensive.
of a. What did we make it into? There was something specific that we were like having an event for, and we went through like a whole bottle.
I don't think we've ever had amaretto in the house.
No, it wasn't in this house. I remember it was when we were like partying with the...
How's it going?
Hello, Castian. How you doing today? Yeah, mixer stream. We just mix drinks all night. That would be interesting, but none of us are mixologists.
No,
we say all night. That is all night of drink.
I've considered like getting into it, but I'm just like, I don't drink alcohol enough.
I mean.
And we do have a bar that we can stream from.
Kind of like part of the thing that like I can't wrap my head around is like you need all these different drinks, and every time you're only taking like a tiny portion of it, and it's like you just have bottles, just like
it's a large buy-in. But after that,
it's just a lot of bottles to have, you know.
And they don't, and all the recipes. That's not a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
Like I get they're intended to be savored.
Well, I think we actually make drinks wrong. If you've ever looked at like how bars make drinks, it's so much alcohol. It's absurd. Like, it's terrifying. Have you ever looked at the recipe for a Long Island iced tea?
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing this online.
I have looked at
like it's like 4 shots of vodka and like
it's a cup. A Long Island iced tea is like this nice big pretty glass with like some ice in it, and it looks and it tastes delicious, and it is literally entirely liquor. It is entirely liquor with like a spritz of something. Like I think it's like a spritz of like 7-Up or Sprite or something like that, and that's it. The rest of it is pure alcohol. AMFs are the same way.
Yeah. AMFs are good though. I like those.
Well, Long Island iced tea is also very good, which is why it's an iced tea. It's dangerous.
We've seen that Crystal Skull vodka around. It's so fancy.
I saw a picture on what was it? Was it Make Me Suffer or something like that? But it was someone, a forensic scientist reconstructed the face of the vodka. and it was just like fake skin, like stapled on.
Oh my god!
I don't know where I saw it. I was on Reddit today a lot.
All right, okay. So the Long Island iced tea, a Long Island iced tea recipe. On paper, the Long Island iced tea is one hot mess of a drink. 4 different and disparate spirits slugged it out in a single glass, along with triple sec, lemon juice, and cola. Cola?
Yeah, it doesn't have iced tea in it.
I forgot. 3/4 ounce vodka, 3/4 ounce white rum, 3/4 ounce silver tequila, 3/4 ounce gin, 3/4 ounce triple sec, 3/4 ounce simple syrup, 3/4 ounce lemon juice, freshly squeezed, cola on top, and then garnish with a lemon wedge. That is pure alcohol.
Lemon wedge.
AMFs are worse, though.
It's a cup of alcohol with just a little bit of Coke.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think the Coke's probably more for coloring.
Probably. You're probably very right.
Yeah. So, by the way, if anyone's curious, anyone who doesn't know, AMF stands for adios, motherfucker.
Well, look at that. It's blue.
It's bright blue.
Whoa. Yeah.
It's so good.
It's delicious. It's a huge problem.
I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it has 2 types of soda, but in very small amounts.
Got the recipe here. 1/2 ounce vodka, 1/2 ounce rum, 1/2 ounce tequila, 1/2 ounce gin, 1/2 ounce blue curacao, 2 ounces sweet and sour mix, which is not alcohol. Then Sprite or 7-Up up to the top. That's it.
I could go for some UV blue, honestly.
Right, and but like, imagine like you have a situation where I find myself, I serve a lot of Long Island iced teas. And I serve a lot of AMFs.
Yeah.
What do I need to buy to make those? And it's like 12 bottles of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's true. Because, I mean, like, for this one drink, we have vodka, rum, tequila, gin, curacao, and those are the alcohols. Curacao, I don't actually... It has, like, the little thingy.
Yeah, it's another alcohol.
I bet that there's an Excel spreadsheet that cross-references, so you'd be like, which drinks which alcohols do you want? And which drinks, or however many drinks you can make with that combination.
There's actually a delivery service. I think it was like a box order thing.
Or Drizzly.
Yeah. They send you a cocktail with enough to make it, and then you can order the ingredients additional. So like the box itself just gives you like enough for like 2 servings of the cocktail. But then they have like an order form if you want to order those alcohols in quantity.
That's really cool. It's also illegal in Arizona.
Yeah, I'm not thinking of Drizzly.
Drizzly's the delivery service.
Yeah. I've gotten Drizzly ads, and I'm like, do you know where I live?
No, Drizzly should be okay because it's not.
Ooh.
You can't get alcohol shipped. You cannot order and purchase alcohol from other states in Arizona. From Arizona,
right.
because Arizona has an Arizona state sales tax, and by shipping it in, it subverts the sales tax. A delivery service still picks it up locally, so you're still paying taxes.
Okay.
You know what bothers me about the Romulan ale? I love it. I just hate that it's called ale. because it's kind of a disservice, but it's a really good drink. That's one of the only drinks I've ever had that uses Tabasco sauce, and it's awesome.
I actually want to cross-reference the ingredients, because I think with those, the same 5 bottles of alcohol would be able to make a Long Island iced tea.
That's probably.
Yeah.
But like, it's like five bottles of alcohol. Like, those are like $20 each, right? If you're like,
more if you want to get
no, actually, only 3 of them overlap.
Oh.
So in order to make these 2 drinks, you need 9 bottles of alcohol.
Like, let's be generous. Like $20 each.
I get the cheap stuff.
$180 to make 2 kinds of drinks.
But that's a lot of those drinks.
Yeah, it's a lot of those drinks. Yeah. Brandon has a very good point. It's a lot of those drinks. You buy a $20 bottle of alcohol. If you buy 9 of those, that is lasting you for like 40 drinks.
No.
Yeah, because of the portions.
So
it's only a quarter, like 3/4 ounces.
Yeah, you
right?
have a party and you ask 5 of your, or not 5, you ask like 8 of your buds to. Well, no, you.
Oh yeah, everybody buys 1 bottle of alcohol.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm having an AMF party. You are this one, you're this one. If you're gonna drop the ball, find someone to not drop the ball.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like the perfect
it's like a book club, but it's a drink club.
I mean, you guys ever go to family potlucks where they do that and you like make sure you sign it up? Yeah, it's just that.
That's
for
you know what?
Alcohol. That's actually a really good idea.
That's not a bad way to like do a housewarming. That's like everyone just bring 1 different kind of alcohol.
We'll see what we can make
and we'll just have a fully stocked bar right away.
Damn.
It's actually a really good idea.
And you just phrase it as an investment because it's like, hey, you know what alcohol I have because you got it for me.
Yeah,
you're probably gonna hang out here anyway.
Now you know that my parties aren't gonna be lame because you brought all these cool alcohols and I have a bar now.
It is an investment.
Yeah. Overland Gamer said something really awesome. He said that at the Shadow Mixologist for his novel. It takes place, gotta make them have new friends and stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Like, I like the idea of, like, mixology, because it's, like, I prefer mixed drinks over, like, anything else, really. Like, honestly, like, I like beers a lot, but, like, mixed drinks are more of my, like, I would drink mixed drinks more regularly than beers, because beers are kind of heavy.
And gross.
Also, with mixed drinks, you always tend to like limit the. I feel like, Albert, you pace yourself better with mixed drinks because
you're pouring.
Yeah, versus
because you have to make one every time.
Exactly.
You can't just grab like a can or a bottle out of the fridge.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't heard of Angostura bitters. We usually keep
we
bitters.
Have bitters. I don't know if they're Angostura bitters.
No, Angostura is a specific type. I know that we have.
It used to be used as rat poison.
Whoa.
Fun.
That's how you know it's a fun drink.
I mean, hold on. Like, here's the thing with animals. Animals like get up to their biology does some weird stuff, like dogs and chocolate, and ants and oats. Like
oats?
Yeah.
What?
Damn, get fucked, ants.
Yeah. If ants love oats, and if they eat it, they start dying.
Really?
Yeah, fire ants. We used to do that for when we get infested. We used to like pour a bunch of oats on top of their thing.
Eat up, assholes.
It wouldn't eradicate them, but it would like stop them from being a big problem.
Oh, interesting. I guess I mean, you're giving them food; they're not going to come into your house for it. They're like, oh, it's right here.
Okay, I looked it up, and apparently this is a myth.
Oh, really?
Supposedly.
You know what?
It might have just been bad oats.
Maybe. I mean, it still works for you. The ants don't have to go into your house because you brought the food to them. Yo, what's up, Jimmy Boy? Thanks for the raid.
Hey,
how are you?
Jimmy Boy. I saw that you were playing some Witcher today. How did that go?
Witcher.
It's like the drunken snails one, right? Where you just put a little bit of alcohol and you're like, good luck.
Oh my god, did it on the highlight? Hello, Timer.
Hello.
Yeah, the first Witcher game.
Oh wow, the first one?
Yeah.
Man, I have such a big problem. I have such a big problem with older games for the PC because they're not made intuitively for like the modern gamer brain.
Yeah.
So like the controls and fighting in Witcher was so awful. I had the same problem when I tried to play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Like I tried playing that and the controls did not map over very well.
point and click aspect of it. Interesting. That's very interesting. I haven't played it before. I haven't seen very much gameplay.
Yeah.
Actually, all right, interesting.
Huh.
Literally a quick time. That's really cool, though. I'll have to tune in next time you're streaming that because I've been seeing your name pop up, but I'm usually very busy. I don't end up watching a lot of streams, and I feel bad for that because like I want to tune into people's streams and see what they're doing, but I always end up getting distracted.
Literally a quick time event. You know, I wanted to watch Witcher so much because
Netflix?
The show?
No. I want to play Witcher because I love. Whenever I start a story, I want to finish it. Right? I want to know everything about it. Because I'm a big I'm a big story boy. So I was really sad when I couldn't get my brain to get through Witcher 1.
Yeah, it's always frustrating when you're like, you know, there's a good story to the game, but you can't get through the controls.
I need to watch Witcher. Do you know what's interesting? I actually had a movie recommended to me recently that I need to seek out. Somebody has Netflix, right?
I do.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to borrow your Netflix. It's an old movie, and it's
Netflix. Big Netflix can come after us.
We live in the same household. Netflix's household.
You literally have different like
profiles for
who's
people.
watching.
Netflix is household oriented. I'm gonna.
All I'm saying is that if an FBI agent from Netflix comes in, just say that I'm there with you watching.
An FBI agent from Netflix. Right.
Yeah.
The movie that I was recommended to me is actually American Psycho. If you guys have heard of it. I haven't seen. I don't know very much about it. But there was like I've gotten involved in roleplay on Final Fantasy. This is a confession. I have gotten involved in roleplay on Final Fantasy.
Distinct from ERP.
Distinct from ERP. It is electronic roleplay, but ERP is erotic roleplay. No. I don't do that.
Distinct.
Okay, American Psycho is good. Okay, good. I'm glad that other people... Apparently it's like a classic.
Yeah.
But I had made like a joke. This character had like business cards, and they handed me a business card, but it wasn't their actual business. It was an old business card, and they had written on the other side their actual information.
Yeah.
And like I messaged them in chat. I'm like, "Do you want like real business cards?" And immediately they were like, "Are you making a reference to American Psycho?" And I'm like, "I have no fucking clue what you're talking about." And they sent me the scene. It's visceral. It's really weird. It's like this 3-minute long scene in which they're literally talking about business cards, but something about the way that it's done is viscerally uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, the character that you're watching is clearly unhinged. And from an outside perspective, this is just a discussion about business cards, but something about, like, the way that it's edited and the way that it's all assembled, it's deeply disturbing for some reason. And I'm like, I need to watch this. Yeah, the business card scene. Yeah. Christian, okay, I knew that I recognized him. I wasn't sure. But I haven't watched as many movies as I would have liked. Yeah, that's something that I think I'm actually going to go in and watch because classic. Chimpy Boy says, I ERP'd once, it wasn't my thing. I'm too awkward around people to, like, do stuff like that.
Is that my fucking best internet for
That's
signatures?
Hilarious. That's really funny. Okay, good. I was gonna say I need to find that. You gotta post that. Now that I think about it, I'll post the link if anyone's curious about the
ERP.
Thank you, Alan.
I've been super into communities that roleplay, but I personally don't do it.
I think my friend was gonna try and get onto the GTA roleplay server. I was like, "Oh shit, dog!
Yeah,
you're on that waiting list."
They launched a public server.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh no!
It was bad. There was a lot of gamer words that were said those first couple days.
Many gamer words.
Yeah, many gamer words.
Oh look, Gonti's posted the actual scene. Thank you. Oh, wait, unless this is the edited one. This is the edited one. Okay, yeah, that's the edited one. This one's the real one.
Yeah. But there's a whitelist server that I think that your friend's probably referring to.
Probably.
It's an application you can fill out.
Doodles.
Because it seemed like they weren't waiting very long. I was like,
Well, no, you can pay $15 to get your application put to the top of the application list.
I see. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, granted, you're not on the top. It's just that, the admins
Priority.
the admins didn't get
first
paid
class
somehow.
mail.
It makes sense.
Yeah, there's an application fee.
Makes sense.
I haven't applied, but I've been considering it for a while. Biggest problem with me is that I need to because it's so hard to get in, and once you get in, you have to stay in character, and you can't really just leave or be AFK for too long. So it's sort of a situation where I need to be like, guys, all right, I finally got in after about 3 days of queuing. You guys, I'm going to be loud in here, and I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I just don't really want to deal with that.
Yeah, I get you.
The group that I found for Final Fantasy is great. I'm so glad that I stumbled into them because one, they're all very chill, and two, they're all very welcoming. The moment I showed up, they were immediately like, "You're cool. You have 12 nicknames now." And they do that for everyone, which is really, really nice. And I was worried because we all do role play stuff with D&D. D&D is role play.
Yeah. The biggest difference is that we know each other and it's kind of contained. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But with online role play, it's really more of a sandbox than any role play we're comfortable with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, I love that because that's where my role play stuff started. I started very much in passing notes back and forth doing maximum ride role plays in 6th grade. That's why I don't remember if you were, I don't think you were downstairs when Catherine came over. She had this notebook that she's here's the one that was from 6th grade.
Oh, is that what that was?
That's why I was you've got to be fucking kidding me, because there is old maximum ride role play in that stupid notebook.
There was very much hesitation in your eye where it was do I keep this or do I burn this?
Yeah,
and I was wondering why is there this influence of do I burn this?
I really hope Don keeps it and does a ritual burning at some point when the moment's right.
No, Catherine took it back to LA with her.
Okay.
I don't have it.
To have it laminated.
Yeah, I started role playing on internet forums, and
let's keep it junior.
Fun.
It's kind of fun. It's chaos.
It's interesting. Well, you need to find a good balance, and this group has managed to strike the perfect balance because they have rules for stuff like combat, but they're not overwhelming rules. They're little rules. It's basic. It's a basic rolling structure where it's a straight opposed roll. If you roll higher, you succeed. If you roll lower, you don't succeed.
Yeah. It's like that in LARP communities as well. Mm-hmm. I remember there's a thing they do with decks. They just kind of draw a card from the deck, right?
It makes it interesting because it means that even my low level character could go against someone who's a higher level and still have a chance at success. And then it's all in the flavoring how you want to do it, because a lot of people realize one character is stronger than the other, and they can let the other person have the upper hand while still succeeding. I did one of my first combat encounters, and the person I was playing against, we managed to get each other on the ground. But the way that we kind of role played it out is we wanted to keep it there because my character's an archer, so ranged. And it's well, this person is really close range. I want to keep them far away. But now that I've finally gotten this guy on the ground, I need to keep him there. The only way he's going to be able to attack me is by doing this. And we both kind of had that dialogue of well, we know that if we're going to keep on equal footing, this is how we have to do it. It's great. It's really open. It's very interesting. They're also very goofy.
Really quick. Thanks so much for subbing, Cassian.
Yeah, thanks for the sub. Thanks for listening.
Sorry to hear about your D&D party. The member might have to drop out. New job, life stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm reliving last night's roleplay. Brandon heard me complain about this for hours. They're gonna burn down my stall. I'm a merchant. I'm a humble merchant, and they were talking about burning down my stall, and I'm very sad, and I don't want them to burn down my stall.
On the bright side, they bought a bunch of Roland berries from me.
From you, not from me.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it was through you.
Oh, it was through. It was kind of, but that also wasn't in character.
Yeah, I was
my cabbages. That's been me. All of them are all these they're all these god tier people. There's fucking angels, and there's this dude who dropped down from the sky, and there's a lot of them who are really yes, I am this OP character, and I'm just my cabbages. Don't burn down my stall! And I had people express to me that they that I can be the comic relief between all of their. I'm not even purely comic relief. I'm still a real character.
Yeah, you're a Civ character.
You're the down to the earth
Yeah, I'm just some dude, you know.
You're the straight guy.
Yeah. Well, straight isn't the word that I would use.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
4 players is still nice.
Yeah,
good.
4 players is
it's
a good number of people. I think 4 is honestly like the ideal space for me. And all the times I played, anything when I start getting to 5 or 6 as a DM, my brain just starts being like, okay.
You've got to account for how much damage they can do.
It's just I don't feel like it can be personal with it.
I think 5 is my limit.
Yeah, same. 5 is kind of like my limit as well. No, like 4 I feel is the right amount, but 5 I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has their own amount. Because, like, once you start getting higher than 4, then it starts being, like, a balancing act of, like, whose story do I, like...
allow to can I focus on?
Yeah, because you don't
depends on the composition of people, I suppose, as well.
This is true.
If you have, like, 5 people that are super invested in their characters, then I feel like it can get overwhelming.
Yeah.
No matter what work you get put it in.
Because, like, even watching Critical Role, a lot of the times they have, like, side conversations going on, and it can be hard to follow at times.
Yeah.
Aww. 4 is a good number. I feel like with stuff like the reason I feel like things like Critical Role can succeed is because they talk about like the overarching plot in advance.
Yeah,
yeah. But I mean, like the roleplay I'm involved with to some degree is also like that. Some of the more experienced members have let slip that there's going to be a time skip in a few months, which means that, and I know that they're like plotting something like overall, and I'm just sitting here like I'm just gonna sell my wares.
Oh yeah, honestly, like. For me, the favorite thing to do for like internet role playing stuff is managing it. Like, because I've done that before. It's a lot of fun.
It's very interesting. I'm kind of enjoying being almost like this NPC character. Like, I'm not that like I clearly have like a thing, but I like kind of just observing and gathering information and being like kind of the information peddler to some degree. It's interesting. Oh, almost caught up on Critical Role. How exciting.
Yeah, now that they've concluded their second season, I've been wanting to like catch up and actually get through it. It's going to take me a long time, but...
It's the time to binge all of the second season. It will only take you like...
I mean, I did it before. Like, you joke, but I've done it before.
Alan's like, don't tempt me, man!
No, I've done it before. I remember back when... I remember, like... You guys remember this, right? There was just sort of like that time where I always had Critical Role going on for like months. Yeah.
It takes a long time to get through. I need to real fast. I'm gonna push this. On Spotify, you should look up Redacted Reports. You should listen to the Redacted Reports. It is very, very good. It's
a podcast.
Yeah, it's a podcast. It's an actual play podcast in the Delta Green. It's very, very good. Highly, highly recommend it. And I'm also pushing it because one of my friends is on it and does all the editing for it.
Oh, cool.
That's Ren's project from Quest and Chaos.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. It's very good. I think the number of episodes that they've released is like, it's still pretty low. At most it's been 10. I can't remember the most, because they talk about like later episodes with me. So I kind of lose in my mind what episodes are actually out.
Should be why I asked what
Redacted Reports. The Redacted Reports. It's very, very good. Highly recommend it.
Now's your time to get it on the ground floor.
It is true.
So that when it gets big, you can brag to your friends like, I got into this before they even had 20 episodes out.
Oops, that was for Google. Yeah, so that is the name of it. Highly recommend it though. That's Ren's project. Damn, they do a really good job with it.
We are playing campaign 2.
Oh God, yeah.
I got in like the last like third of campaign 1. That's when I got into Critical Role.
I feel like even that's an achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me 3 months, so.
I tried to listen to it like when they were still in season 1, but the barrier to entry with the first few episodes.
It's rough.
I think there's an arc that I know that a lot of people in Critical Role say you should start at, but it's like right after that first arc, because in the first couple episodes they start in the middle of one of their arcs, and then they go from there. Yeah. So like,
the audio quality is also really funky for the first like however many episodes as well.
I don't actually remember the audio quality, so I can't.
No, for the first few episodes, it's really bad.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to. Then again, we're not really ones to talk because it's like equivalent to what we have.
I mean, like,
hello, Nerdy Steve. Thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing today, friend? Nerdy Steve, dear friend of ours, you should check them out. Thank you for the resub. We really appreciate it. I know what you were up to, so I'm not going to ask what you were up to. Nerdy Steve was doing, was playing with like banned cards in Magic the Gathering.
Oh, fun!
And drinking iced coffee is the title.
We're
talking about, we were gonna play Azul, and we are planning on playing Azul.
Yeah,
but we've just been talking.
It's a short game, so we're kind of like, I'm okay with like extended banter.
You know what's actually pretty interesting? That now that you mention it, if you want to get into pretty cool like shorter stint D&D stuff, you should check out Dimension 20. It's Dropouts, it's the Dropout folks. They're playing D&D, and it's super well done. It's like highly edited and stuff.
My brother recommended it to me.
Yeah. I honestly, depending on who you are, I'll recommend a different season to you. Like for Albert, I think you should start off with The Unsleeping City. For Dawn, I think you should see start with The Crown of Candy. Brandon should probably start with, I think Brandon would like, no, actually Dawn would like, Brandon should get A Crown of Candy, and Dawn should start with Fantasy High.
Alright.
Those are all different seasons of Dimension 20. They're awesome.
So we all watch the different seasons and we meet back here.
Yeah, we'll meet back here in 2 weeks.
We compare notes.
I mean, it's really good. If you guys want D&D content that's like Critical Role adjacent, then Dimension 20 is really good.
I'm not really...
real fast, before we get too far away from it, check out Nerdy Steve if you haven't already. Please do it! I will be personally indebted to you, and I will love you forever if you go follow Nerdy Steve right now.
After his name, for many things nerdy, like Magic the Gathering.
Yes, Nerdy Steve plays a lot of Magic the Gathering. Mostly Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I've been.
Hello, Avid. How you doing?
Hello.
I haven't really been following like an actual play podcast for a while now, but there's one that I've been wanting to like try because I got into a podcast about the Star Wars prequel trilogy, and it's been a lot of fun, and it's like a side project for them.
The Redemption podcast?
Theoretically, I play different things. But
no,
that's only theoretically.
it's the one I recommended on the.
I didn't look what their
Discord.
I didn't look at what their sister podcast was though.
Yeah, Chippy Boy agrees if he likes the prequels. What are you thinking though, Brandon?
I'm thinking that it's been 50 minutes.
I know.
And we haven't selected a single tile.
Well, I've been waiting for a break in the conversation, but we kind of seemed them all together pretty seamless. So I'm kind of struggling.
We're just chatting. We're just having fun. People.
Yeah, it's
talking
fun.
Folks.
But like,
if that's any clue as to how lonely we are.
The podcast I have been listening to is a side project for all of them, and a lot of them have like a D&D podcast, and they've been funny people. So I'm like, I kind of want to check out their actual podcast.
Is it the Glass Cannon Network?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, never mind.
There we go. That's better. We should shift those further this way.
I mean, they're like, they can just be like spread around.
Yeah. So this game is about tile making. It's really abstract. I don't think we can role play with it, but.
So I think it will just be a lot of chatting.
Yeah. So I don't think we can continue to chat while we do this. The biggest thing for me that I'm thinking of is how we decide who goes first, because the rules say whoever last went to Portugal. None of us have been to Portugal.
Yes.
Here you go. Roll 2d6.
So hold on. I kind of feel like we could get more invested in this. Like, we want to say who's ever slept the most in a terminal. Or like whoever stayed in the terminal the longest?
We talked about like airport stuff? I mean, I guess it is travel related.
Because, like, that's the closest I think we can get to Portugal. Or we could just do geographical location.
Who has been closest to Portugal? I know that Portugal's in Europe, but I don't know where in Europe specifically.
It's
my geography
Western
is bad.
Europe.
I'm not going to lie. When we said Portugal, my brain was like Portuguese, and I was like, oh, South America, because in Brazil they speak Portuguese.
No, it's by Spain.
Yeah, it's by Spain. So it's like near the coast, north, like in between Africa and Europe.
I mean, I've been to England.
Across the pond. That's pretty close.
Which would be fairly close. I think Don has also been to England.
The closest I've been to Portugal is Kansas.
I think the closest I've been is like the Caribbean.
I have definitely beaten you because I've been to France, which is closer geographically to Portugal than England is.
Now hold on, I might beat you with Chicago. Wait, is Chicago closer than Kansas?
No, you gotta. Yes,
okay.
but not by much.
Okay, yeah, I've been to Chicago.
France is like you could probably.
Now hold on here. I feel like we need to bring a judge in on this one.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Is France or Chicago closest to Portugal?
Chicago's.
No, it's not.
well, Jimmy was probably saying Chicago is technically closer in comparison to Kansas.
Oh, okay. Well, in culture then.
Now, let me also. Let me also throw this out there. I have also been to Chicago.
Oh, okay. So you got 2. 2 boys just like no. Chicago.
I've like not traveled much, and weirdly enough, I've been to more foreign cities than American cities.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I think I might have also been to more foreign cities than I've been to American cities too. That I think. I don't know. That's a hard
like
call.
I lived in Pittsburgh.
You live in
here.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it was like only.
wait, what?
It was when I was very young. It was like when I was born. I was born there, basically.
Wow.
Oh, I've lived in the same place my whole life. I misheard you.
I moved to Tucson. I moved to Phoenix. I've been to Washington, D.C. And I guess I've been to not L.A. San Francisco, and I've been to Anaheim.
Have you been? Yes, then that's in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So that's like 5 cities in actual America. Foreign cities.
Well, are we counting through cities? Like when you're traveling?
Like Quartzite?
places?
No, like actually like.
Hung out.
Oh wait, never mind. It actually. That was that road trip I took. So I guess that would add like a bunch of random places.
Yeah,
and,
no.
and-
If we're doing that, I've done a lot of road trips.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been all the way through Montana. One point we went through all the way to Nevada, like through Nevada up the coast to Seattle. And I did another one where we went through like Kansas. That one was rough. Like we went back and forth in Kansas a lot. And I remember we took numerous different routes.
I guess that's not true for me, but it is close.
You're probably better traveled in the U.S. than I am.
Yeah, I mean mostly just road trips, and it's all like overnight, like it just pounding through. But there have been times where I've been traveling with relatives, and they've been like, "Hey, let's stop off here and let's do that." And I think that's where I picked up my personality trait of like, whenever I want to eat somewhere new, I just find a random hole in the wall and I don't go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I really love doing that, and I think I picked that out from my relatives when we went traveling.
Hometown of New York, New Jersey, North Carolina. Need to get out after college. That's fair. Yeah, Disney! Oh man, I love Disney. I love Disneyland. It's a problem. I love Disneyland.
So I think we've established Dawn goes first,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So Azul, I guess we can role play this out. We're companies that are we tilers? Are we individual
we're
tilers?
artists. Yeah.
We're tile artists. Like the game is based on a Moorish tradition in medieval Portugal, where they would take these small colored tiles and make these larger patterns on
Mosaics and such.
Mosaics, yeah. And I looked up Moorish is actually just sort of a term used for a darker skinned person in medieval Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It from what I could
it's
tell,
specifically like a group that migrated up through Spain and Portugal.
It's kind of it's kind of like how Navajos say "nakai," which just means wandering. Like it literally means person who walks, and they use that to refer to Hispanic people, but it just means someone who walks,
Interesting.
like a traveler.
What direction are we going? Clockwise?
Yeah, clockwise sounds fine.
Yes, I go first because we're both wearing My Hero Academia shirts. Hell yeah. I love this shirt.
Okay.
One of my friends gave this to me for my birthday.
Ooh, guys, going in for the. What flavor would that be?
I want to say bubblegum.
I feel like it'd be sour.
No, well, this is. I think the darker ones are definitely like my blue raspberry, right? And this one is more.
That's fair.
This is the color that they use for. This is Jelly Belly, by the way. This is the probably the original jelly bean, right? This is the color they use for berry flavor, not blueberry, not raspberry, just berry.
Yeah, the colors on the top-down camera are a little fucky, and I'm sorry about that.
No.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm gonna
We're talking
grab.
about these light blue ones right here.
Yeah. Also,
England, Scotland, Wales, France, Spain, Portugal, Cyprus, Turkey, and Italy. Nice. Really cool.
Cyprus is a really fun place to just kind of say.
All right. Okay.
Oh, Alan just went in and took the
Yeah, I
center
took
one.
the center because it was the only 3 combo I could see, and I was sort of like, screw it.
It's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty good. I'd say it's worth it.
I mean, there's a lot of those on the factories too.
So you can make like a lot of progress and like other things and such.
I'm gonna take that one.
There's blue. I'm gonna take these. Damn, Cassian's been to England, Scotland, Wales, and France.
This is when like
I know I'm a little late.
There's like a little bit of. This is when the strategy starts to like trickle in of like, you know, what kind of like scraps can I get here? You know,
I'm a little like jealous of like a lot of the European countries where you can just be like.
Real fast, before you do anything, I would like to point out that Brandon is a tactical genius. I'd like to point out that he's taken of course. Well, because there's only one of the black ones left on every single other one, and there's no way between like your turn and his turn that all of them can go away.
Yeah, that's a very that's a good.
So
I'm just gonna point out. Wait, you guys can't see the black ones very well because the table's black.
I'm gonna do a similar thing.
I really enjoy now that we're playing it. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot how.
Wait, what'd you grab?
I grabbed these 2 oranges from the center.
Yeah, very very much the same. I forgot how thinky this game is. Like, oh hell yeah, let's go.
Sure, nerd. I'm sorry for this.
I would love to see more of Europe because I've only been to like Europe like just that one time when I went to England.
Should we get something white or something a different color to place that on?
Place what on?
I don't.
Because I can't see the black tiles.
So, I think it's okay.
I think it's okay.
It's not enough to like think too much about.
It's not a bad idea though.
I think the big thing here is just chat. But
yeah.
Being able to just go to a different country is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
A lot of like Americans, it's just like
I don't have my passport.
I need to get a new passport.
I think it's the black ones. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Just making sure.
The idea that you could like drive.
Also, don't cover your pad so they can see where
you could drive like not even like 50 miles and you'd be in a totally different country. It's kind of crazy.
Pretty cool.
Basically, we're picking out tiles and they're going in our like preparation area, and you'll see like different stacks of things. So the further down, the more of the same tile you need in order to actually place a tile down, and placing tiles here is how you get points.
What?
Yeah. So we're basically trying to fill up these hoppers on this side of our board right here. And once it's filled, then the next phase of the game, we can place one tile of that color on our little spreadsheet here, and we get points based off how many there are there.
And so hoppers that are not complete, they where do they go? So like the ones that aren't complete, do these deduct points?
Just stay there.
What do they say?
They stay there, but if you wanted to fill one up and you had excess, they go to the bottom.
Are these in the middle?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, you were sick. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll take the triple.
What?
Oh, right. I was thinking like maybe I could fill those. You're right, though.
Thank you very much for the slip, Bo. We appreciate it.
Bo.
How are you doing today, friend?
Oh yeah,
7
plane
months.
tickets are also a lot cheaper in Europe.
Yeah, they are.
No, yeah.
All right.
We'll fill this in. This is fine.
All right, then there you go.
Yep.
Wow, really?
Yeah, dog.
It's fucking ballsy as shit, man.
Well, I mean, if anyone else picks the black, then you guys have to put it in one of the larger ones and not the one. Whereas I get the option to like decide. Maybe I don't want.
Yeah, you don't get both of those for free.
Yeah.
I'm taking one of those.
Or they both get taken, but that's also not super bad.
I don't see the point in denying him.
Cool. I do not get punished today. Let's put in the 4.
Alright, I'm gonna look at whatever the heck is going on.
Oh, fine. I'll stick with my original plan.
And then Don gets those 4.
What is this cursed ass image?
I don't have my thing.
There you go.
All right, Don, you gotta place those somewhere.
Well, she's got her 5.
Oh yeah.
How crazy got that many cubes? I feel like somehow I got not that much, but I guess
he kept on picking small amounts.
I did keep picking small amounts.
All right.
So now we go like around and like place our things. So
yeah, it says do it all at the same time, but I think we should do one at a time so no one gets confused.
Oh,
yeah.
You say that. But...
Why does it matter?
Oh, just so chat knows what the fuck's going on.
I mean, we assemble them and then we just say how many points.
So
you get, right?
for mine, I place this one. I think you go top down, right?
Yeah.
So I place my first one there. I place this one, and I get 2 points because of that line. And then I place my last one, and I'll get 3 more points for 5 because I managed to set that up quite nicely. Actually.
All right. So I got a blue, so I get 1 point for that. This comes down here. This goes 2 points. And then go down here. That's 3 points. 1, 2, 3. This comes in. That's 4 points. I got 10 points from that one.
-1.
-1 because of the first turn marker.
Yes.
And this goes back to, but I'll put this on later. And then these go into the box. These are now out of the game.
Is there enough tiles to complete the game?
Yeah. I mean, you basically go until you run out of tiles.
Yeah. So it's sort of a you don't win the game by doing that. You just accumulate the most points of what you give.
So this is what, 1 point, and then this one is worth 2 points.
2 points, 3 points. So 1 point, 2 points.
Oh man, I only managed to get 9. That's
kind
of crazy.
I only got 2 points, so.
Oh yeah, you get points for the ones you place, right? So I should have 3 more, I guess.
What?
No, you should have 1 more.
1 more, yeah, for that first one. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should both be at 6 because
All right.
we both got the.
Now we got to restock the factories and go again.
Yeah. So
It's very interesting, very good casual game. Yeah, cutthroat towards the end of the game. Yeah, absolutely.
First?
Yes, I had the first turn marker.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
that's right.
Oh, and then now that we've gone to the first round, yeah, this is Azul. It's a real thinky-thonky game, but it's all public information, though, so it's a real lot of leveraging, right?
That should be here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just grabbing handles.
Doesn't really matter.
As long as we're not, like, planning it.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. That was interesting. The 3. First turn marker?
I don't have it.
I have it.
Well, it should go back in the center now, shouldn't it?
Well, when I take my turn, yeah. Okay.
It's hard to see with the glare. Also, these are like the same as the tiles, so it's really hard to see who has what.
It is a little hard to see who has what.
I have a song stuck in my head right now.
What song is it?
I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. Well, because it's a guitar piece.
Oh yeah.
It's not. Well, it's not just guitar. It's a really.
So do I get extra points if I like say place this one right because it's in the row with that? Okay. But it has to be connected with it.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
I
I'll
think
see
I'll
if
go
I
here.
can.
I'll grab these 3 right off the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna post the link.
All right. It is now Don's turn.
I'm posting the link to the song if anyone wants to listen to it. It's not Blitzkrieg Bop this time. Not this time. Why the hell not? Just complete that row, get it out of the way. Oh wait, that's why not. I see. I understand this game more now.
You can undo it if you want, since you
I don't remember which ones I pushed in.
I threw out the red one, so it's those 2.
Yeah, give me a moment then.
Yeah, no, it's fine. This is a thinky-thonky game, and there's also this game doesn't end when you fill the factories. You can just take tiles that were put aside and use those to refill the bag.
Oh really? Can I see?
I actually don't know. I just know that you go until a certain point.
The game says you go until someone finishes a full row.
Oh, there you go.
A full row, not a full column?
Yeah, because columns you can do basically on turn 2 if you really push your
Oh, yeah, there it is. In the rare case that you run out of tiles again while there are none left in the lid.
She's gonna bat them.
Latte, no! Placement of these are very important, please.
Grab her?
Looks like, oh, she's okay.
Yeah, sometimes she's, yeah, there you go. She's squatting, she's chilling now.
Yeah, if the bag is empty, refill it with all the tiles that you have placed in the lid of the game box and then continue filling in remaining factory displays. So yeah, you just refill it.
Yeah, actually I am gonna stick by that and I'm gonna take these 2. Why the hecky not?
End of the game. The game ends right after the wall tiling phase in which at least one player has completed at least one horizontal line.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one black.
Oh. I think I might make myself another cup of tea. I'll do it after we're done with this round. This roundo. It's just a guitar piece. It's a nice one though. I like it.
I
like it a lot.
This one.
What is happening? Why have I been? I do not know.
Do I bite it now? I feel like I have to bite it now. Yeah, I'm gonna take the center. I'm gonna stack up those twos.
Interesting.
Because like the way I did, the reason why I did that is because there's no way I'm gonna get a tooth this round any other way. Because if anyone else takes any of those other ones, it makes it 3. That's not gonna help me.
I mean, there's 2 twos of reds.
Well,
here.
I'd have to do.
I think he's talking specifically about these oranges.
Oh,
or the blues, I guess, too.
Well, I might as well snag these. At least 3 then.
Yeah, you don't get the negative for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It
doesn't hurt anymore. It's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
It's free, but you gotta earn it. That doesn't sound free at all.
Mini Nerds Nerding Radius, thank you very much for the raid, friend.
I'm gonna grab this reds.
Hello. What have you been up to? Hello, Parallel CG. How are you doing today, friend?
Thank you for raiding, friends.
Well, hello.
Oh
I'm playing
God.
Azul.
Is that a meeple with like saying hey? That is. And some
Did I
owls.
spelled it right? I hope I spelled that right. Looks like it should be okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello, Esvaldez. Hello, Lost Mind Player. Hello, Brax Pets. How are you guys doing today? Thank you very much for the raid. What were you guys up to today? What were you playing? We were playing Azul, obviously. We're just chilling. We're chatting, talking about stuff. Concept. I have not heard of concept.
So my brain was doing some mental math real quick, and I don't know why it took me a full 30 seconds to realize that these two are exactly the same. I don't know why I was doing mental math. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to grab this here. Hello.
All right, now it's my turn. Do they have to be directly adjacent to each other to score the points?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when placing, yeah.
So you can still place them.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea, Brain. I like where you're at, Brain.
You're weird. I'm in a bit of a weird position right now.
Yeah, because all your bottom rows are mostly filled, right? So you could take like that one blue, but then you're not really getting bonus points out of it. But otherwise, you're kind of going to be stuck with those there for a while.
I mean, alternatively, you can take a blue and put it in your top hopper. That way you get 2 points out of it.
You're getting points out of that if you do take a single blue. Your threes are all filled up, and that's most of what's in the center.
Another thing, too, is you got to bear in mind, we got to continue. You always have to take a piece. You can't pass your turn.
I know.
So if you end up having to take a turn when you're that, you might get screwed by having a bunch of tiles be put into your negative counters. Ooh, cat's right here. And yes, this is Latte, actually. For those that are new here, this is... Oh. She doesn't like me very much. But yeah, that's Latte. That's Albert's cat. She is a chaos child and enjoys batting things and laying on tops of tiles, specifically money. Especially when I'm playing Lords of Waterdeep. She loves those Lords of Waterdeep coins. I feel like every time we play Lords of Waterdeep, she curls up on top of the coins.
Ah, and Seven Wonders. I see. I see. And we're doing well. We're just chilling. Cat, Albert Cat.
It's my cat.
Yeah, it's Albert's cat. They just put some...
Her litter box is in my bathroom, and my bathroom floor at this point is just coated in a fine layer of litter. It's a little gross.
I'll take this reds.
I'll take... That's risky.
You make these things called brooms.
That's safer.
Who won the game? How did you do? Did you have multiple players, or were you playing like against computers? By the way, menu starting.
Well, I've just been viciously attacked by Twitch chat.
We haven't done anything.
What the brooms thing?
6 players, nice.
That's a lot of people, wow.
That is a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't think... Well, is there a reasonable chance that gets back to
Yes, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like there's no way that that's gonna.
It has to come back to you.
Yeah, dude. So.
Yeah, sure. We're making it.
Oh, lost every game. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Albert is being kind today.
Once went is to vacuum a magical item that doesn't even require an attunement slot. Witchcraft.
I just took my turn. I grabbed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was able to get the triple light blue.
The light blue, the one that tastes like I'm imagining it being like a sour berry of some sort, miscellaneous berry.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be one of those weird ones that for some reason doesn't taste like what it flavors. Like there's like some sort of Tootsie Roll brand where this blue tastes like orange.
Oh,
it's like a sherbet, right? It's like a sherbet flavor.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
Well,
it's like you go in the brain mental thing of like I'm gonna eat something that's gonna taste kind of tangy and blue.
If it's Tootsie Roll, it's like that, right? Because the Tootsie Roll brand like Tootsie Roll itself, the light colored blue is vanilla.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the raid. We really appreciate it. No worries. Get some rest. Thanks for popping by. Have a good night. I'm just thinking because like I have a few options here, and some are more risky than the others. Got some good old thinky thonks going on here. Yeah, I think I gotta do this. I think I gotta.
Let's see.
Oh no, that's something I didn't realize that I'd done.
Definitely gonna grab these then.
I didn't realize that I'd forcibly chosen your guys' hands there.
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That was I didn't realize that. But it puts me in a good position.
Mm-hmm.
I had another option that would have also been equally good, but
so
no, because the turn would have gotten back around to me had I done the other one.
Yeah.
Oh lol, that's hilarious.
If I had taken, because I was thinking about taking the 2 blacks instead.
Albert, why are you gonna be so evil?
Deal with it.
Damn. I mean, that's what happens. Unfortunately.
Can you not put it in that row?
No. He already has
so
it.
In this hopper, I've already placed a red, so I
Mm-hmm.
can't go here, and it can't go here because that's only assigned to the orange. So I have to pick them up, and they have to go here. So I'm going to be getting -4 points this turn.
I mean, being the point leader, you get a lot of aggro.
Yeah. Well, Albert didn't have to do it.
I did not have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actively. Hold on.
It made more sense to do that though, because like he feels that, which is
well. If he took the red though, he's priming for more points.
Yeah.
So
like you take the red and prepare for next turn, or take this and get some points, but
negative points
Yeah.
to the leader is pretty good though.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
All right.
So
yeah, I still feel like we should do this one at a time just because it gets confusing for everybody.
Sure.
Like you can do yours. Who wants to go first? Don?
I'll go. So I move this, that gets me 1 point. I move this, that gets me 1 point. But the rest of these will get me more points.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's going to get me 2 points. 1, 2. And then this one's going to get me 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
So I'll place this one, that gets me 2 points. I place this one, that places me 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
That's good, yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Hey, which
4.
one?
This one right here.
Oh yeah. I think it's 4.
Yep. So not too many points, but it's
No, it doesn't get you 5 because doesn't it count itself twice?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it counts itself. It counts itself twice if you go this way, so it gets you 1 more point.
Yeah, you're counting both ways.
Yeah, so it's number of rows plus number in column.
So I place that one for 2. This one gets
No, that's 3.
This one?
Well, it's 1 for itself and 1 for the other way, right?
No.
Oh.
Wait, which one are you placing? The black one or the red
orange
one?
one.
No, that one's only 2 points.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it has to be more than okay.
This one also gets me 2. This one just gets me to 1, and that is it for me.
Alright. I place this one. That gets me 2. Place this one. That's going to get me 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
Yeah. 2, 4. This one's going to be getting me 3, 5.
Yeah.
And then this one doesn't get placed. These get, and then I get -4 points. So that brings me down to 16.
What is Dice Throne Adventures? I have not heard of that before.
All right.
Alan is still first player. All right, let's put the bag in the center, and I'll just grab a bunch.
Grab 4. I honestly just like pass the bag around, grab 4.
Oh, that's a good point. I grabbed an extra. I could have just grabbed 4. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Just let me go back in that bag.
Someone put the dice in here.
Oh!
I was like, that's not a cute. What the hell is that? I was like,
Must have been on accident.
I'm gonna grab another 4.
Feels like we're actually about to run out.
We are.
Yeah.
And then this goes back in the bag. Yeah!
Like how you
an
did that.
attempt was made.
You did that on purpose, and yet you still goofed it.
I'm not? God? I think this is blasphemy. I'm declaring this blasphemy. Right now, the God of righteous judgment is descending to declare blasphemy.
It's true. Now we have to go on a crusade against unhealthy kale.
It's true.
The god of culinary is sated with his newly sacrificed mayo hot dog. Thank you.
I have been told that I deserve to be roasted, then. What am I being roasted for?
You're like dividing your things, which is kind of weird.
I don't know how to play, which...
Yeah, it's the first time playing.
But I mean, you're setting yourself up for something pretty good with that line, though. Because, like, you get the 7+7.
It's not a roast!
I know! I don't know what you mean!
Oh, so wait, when I do the whole thing, I get this, so I get 5 plus 7?
Yeah.
I get 12?
Yeah. That's at the end of the game, though.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So there's... You get +2 for completing a row. You get +7 for every completed column. And if you have all 5 of the same tile, you get 10 points.
It's a soup.
Yeah.
I took my turn.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I took the two orange flavored ones from right there. I feel like we could just play this with fucking.
We could just play it with Starbursts.
Yeah, 5 different colors of Starbursts.
Damn well could.
Looking at the smell, death has divine blood. Mm-hmm.
Really good at casting charm. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? I'm just gonna lock this in nice and early, just so I don't have to worry about it.
No, I'm not thinking about this one. I know I want this one.
I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
See what you're thinking.
It is a good get.
After my next turn, I'm gonna go and heat up some more tea, so we'll have to pause for a moment. You guys will be able to take your turn, but...
Yeah. I mean, these turns go really fast, so...
Yeah. Well, my tea will be quick, but it'll take minimum 2 minutes as I heat up water.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Why is Brandon cooking?
Do I risk it?
I'm not
You're going to take the first play token again?
I think I have to.
Sure, I'm the god of, like, culinary, but
yeah,
that's
I
just,
have to.
That's just enjoying the food. I don't have to make the food, you know what I'm saying? I thought you could only put it in one?
What?
I thought you could only put it in one.
I did.
Hopper.
You did. You picked up 2.
He got these earlier.
Yeah, I got these my first turn.
That was
my
his
second
first
turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't.
I did it alright.
Okay. I didn't see the first turn, so I was like, what?
Okay.
So what's interesting is I know what Brandon's picking.
Yeah, now that you know his combos, like what his setup is, it's easy to start predicting what he's going to want.
Yeah.
Same thing goes for me and Albert. Like I know Albert's wanting to either one of these to be like the yellow.
Yeah,
and
that's kind of why I'm annoyed you took those.
Yeah, he's looking for a one like this. So he's probably going to go for this one next.
Yeah, the counter picking me is like.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to counterpick you.
Yeah, it's the least valuable.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah, it's more beneficial, especially early game, to get your points up. and then later on start counterpicking. But with a game that goes circular and doesn't vary like what order, it's kind of hard to.
I mean, it would vary what order if you didn't pick the first player token every round.
I look at the tiles and do a quick number crunch and go with my gut on when I should take it. I take it because I know that there's no other chance of me getting it.
Yeah.
And I'd rather take a -1 hit and guarantee me like 5 points.
I'm gonna heat up some water, make some more tea. So I'll be back in like 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I like what Dawn did there, actually.
A lot of decisions that we can add.
I'm glad you like it because I don't know what I did.
Cool. Alright, done my thing.
Nice. Alright, there you go. Albert, your turn. What you gonna do, huh?
I, have honestly forgotten what the plan was.
Definitely don't pick blacks. If you get set up with blacks, like you have to pick, if you have to pick blacks, you're losing points. Because you can't put them anywhere.
I don't have a choice in that anymore.
Well, you right now you have things.
No, I don't.
What are you talking about? There's this.
Yeah, you take that one.
Yeah. I know that. I know I can do that.
Or you take like a red or something. You take some blue, like light blues.
The only reds he can goes there, so that's not really beneficial.
Yeah, but he waits until one of us pushes that one in, assuming that we push that in before he does. But as long as he doesn't pick blacks.
He could also go in for... Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait for Dawn.
There's a lot of big stacks in here.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just put them next.
Oh, you're gonna wait for? Oh, I see.
It's Dawn's turn.
This is not changing things. It's just moving them so you know.
Oh man, we've stacked this so whoever takes blue is getting negative points.
This is scary.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, pretty much.
Because Dawn's bottom row only has
everyone's bottom row is filled. So.
I think Dawn would benefit from this the most.
So Dawn can take the blues here, get some points positive, and only lose 1 point.
Yeah. I could do that too if I get saddled with it. The same is true for Alan if he gets saddled with it too.
There's one thing I hope she takes, and she might.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Things have gotten dangerous.
Yeah, so Albert made the wrong decision, and now we're all suffering.
Oh shit! What the fuck have you done?
Yeah, see what I mean? So
we're all suffering.
Albert made blue insanely large, and he did this on purpose.
Well,
he could have done. He wanted just one of these. He chose to take that, when there was one in the center.
He had to go last.
Yeah,
that's not his fault. I'm not saying that's his fault.
And I know where his headspace was. He wants to do that so that way he can line up his 3 right here. But someone's going to take those before they decide to take this. So Albert just fucked himself over either way.
No, he could have fucked somebody else over. Is the problem?
Yeah, I mean, that's welcome to Azul now.
Yeah. Now it's sort of a game of chicken on who does what, right?
Who's gonna get saddled?
Yeah, I think honestly, I think we're all getting screwed over on this one because
who's getting screwed over more.
But it is Dawn's choice now.
I can make everybody suffer.
Going for the obvious one.
Random. I like that. I like where your brain is at.
I knew no one was going to pick this other than you because everyone else had it filled.
I'm surprised you didn't pick it last time.
Because I knew that only one person other than me wanted it. So it's like, it's very unlikely. So I was like, I can get away with that. And instead fill this one because this is giving me a lot of value. Because it also combos. Feels good. So maybe we can make a comeback. We're not like super far behind. Like at most we're like 5, 6 far behind.
After I need to run back downstairs to get my reheated tea, my heated water rather.
Let's see, what does Dawn need here?
Reds are good for her.
Blues are good for her too.
Yeah, she could get by with like.
Well, no, blues are no longer.
She could mitigate like 3 of those blues, right?
Here's the thing.
You can't force me to pick them up.
I'm thinking to myself whether or not I take a net neutral and just tank the blues. I'm considering it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Because not only that, but also like late game, it'll help me get closer to getting the bonus points at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't get the reds because if I get the reds, it screws up my strategy here. And the same thing goes for that. So the blues are the only one that fit with my strategy. It's just that I'm tanking 3 points. So I'm trying to decide whether or not I, correct or if I just tank the damage.
You'd only be tanking 2 points.
No,
3 because it stacks.
Start to increase. So he would be filling these 2 because this one's already filled for him.
Yeah, so I'm getting -1 now.
Oh, because you'd be putting it in the 3 instead of the 4. I see.
Yeah, so I think I will, just because it gets me closer to some bonus points at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be tanking 2 of them into my floor, but I stayed true to my strategy.
Stay true to yourself.
I stay true to myself, and at the end of the anime, like, who really wins, right?
It's a choice for you between.
I mean, reds like I tank 1, or I set up for later, right? And setting up for later is good because I already have that row.
I'm okay with this.
Sounds good.
Me and Brandon are both. Actually, only Alan's taking damage.
Yeah. But I've been playing a strategy of stay true to myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. I mean, sometimes you just gotta reflect yourself in the
yeah. So you want to go score first, Brandon?
Sure. So I place this one. That's worth 1, 2. I place this one, which is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first one is 2. Nice. This one's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I place this one, which is worth 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
So I get this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place this one, which is just 1, just kind of awkward.
Yeah, that's it.
Screwed up a little bit.
All right, I place this red, which is worth 1, 2, 3. And then I place this orange, which is 5.
Yeah.
I place this blue, which is
1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6. Yep.
Yeah. And then I place this one, which is worth 5. Up to 35.
-4.
-4, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fast.
And then -4. So I'm up to 31.
Damn, that's a lot of points.
Now that we were talking about like the alcohol stuff earlier, I'm like.
Don's got it.
Yeah,
I still have to do mine.
I mean, she's only placing 2. Right? Oh, she still needs it though. Ooh, nice.
So it's 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one is 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that means these ones go back in the box. There we go. A little unfortunate I wasn't able to get this one out, but whatever.
That was me last turn.
Oh my god.
So it'll up.
Alright.
Well,
I don't want that.
There's a lot of people who don't want that.
Kind of funny because I think someone literally has to take it.
Yeah, someone is going to have to take it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it wouldn't be the end of the world for me to take it.
Yeah, I could.
Teabag.
I wouldn't take damage from it if I took it right now too. So
I just want to put that on there, right?
I'm not like.
There's only 2 in this, so.
Yeah, I have a lot of options here, so I'm like behind because Alan's got like 31 points, but that's kind of the position I've been put in because Alan keeps having the first person token.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been given an option to take it. Maybe once, like last round, but.
No, you always get the option to take it because Alan with first pick has to pull 1 and put some tokens into the middle.
Oh, that's true. So
you have a chance, but it's never like.
It never makes sense.
Yeah.
It's never enticing enough.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one because there's never gonna be an opportunity for me to get just one in this round. One black licorice.
Mm-hmm.
Grab this one.
Interesting.
Doing the big thinky songs.
This is
It's
more
my
of a...
turn.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
No!
I have a row.
I know.
Now it's your turn, Albert.
Jerk. Jerk.
I didn't tell you to put your hand out.
You did this to yourself.
It's true.
I'm just gonna have to take a hit. I need that done. Like now.
Oh! You guys made it appetizing.
I guess.
There's no way I'm getting another 2 in there.
At the very least, not with what was like.
It's my turn.
Well, no, yeah, you could have, but it wouldn't
Perfect
have been
timing.
as much.
Thank you very much for setting that up for me.
I didn't even realize I did that.
It was a gamble, me picking the one that I did, but it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess we can get whatever we like. These.
I'm gonna grab the only single orange.
That's red.
That's
Red.
That is very definitively red, my good sir. That's a tasty pick for Alan.
That's a good pickup.
Mm-hmm.
And I am gonna pick this one up. I am playing fast and loose, and I'm getting a little dicey up in here. I don't care though. Like, I don't care enough.
Fast, loose, and a little dicey. Sounds like a fun game.
Sounds like a fun drink.
Fast, loose, and a little dicey.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's something that has like a pulp, but like there's a special straw that it gives you with, right? You know what I mean? It's like one of those ones where like it leaves you something afterwards to eat on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the fancy version would have it on a stick and a kebab, but the way it's intended is like pulped.
At some point, I'm reusing this tea bag. When I was straining it earlier, the bag got open, so now there's like loose tea floating in here.
That's
just
unfortunate.
awful. I hate that. So I'm gonna spend the next few minutes probably like trying to yoink it out.
Got a lot of like decisions that I can like decide to choose.
Yeah.
We got a lot of options.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take these. Okay, so we were able to make Alan take that hit. Oh, nice.
That's okay.
I wanted this.
Yeah.
I just knew that no one else wanted it, so I could save it for last.
Yeah.
I wanted it as well, but clearly I didn't want it bad enough. It would have been too big of a risk because I could have ended up like getting things that would have taken damage.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I can get it later.
This is the best choice for me. I'm actually surprised that I'm not going to be tanking anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be
I don't
taking
think anyone will, other than Alan taking the 1 point for the first player token.
Yeah.
Some points here too.
Yeah, I'll just take these.
Nice. Do you want to count your points up first?
Sure. So this is going to be 2 points. 1, 2. This one is going to be 2 points. 1, 2. And then this one's going to be 5 points.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
This one's worth 5 points.
Pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's just worth the 1 point. This one is worth just the 1 point. And then this one is worth 3 points.
Okay, so I'm gonna get
4.
4 points for that. This one is going to be
5.
5. And this one is 5.
Nice.
31. Oh, I lose a point.
And the bottom row stays. The bottom 4.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. This one I place, I get 4 points. This one I place, I get 5?
1, 2, 3, 4,
No, you get
5, 6.
6.
Yeah, 6 points. It's 4 plus 2.
This one I place, I get 4, 6. And the last row stays, and I get minus 1 point first turn marker.
Alrighty.
Alright. And I'm gonna go use the restroom. This is a good time.
Yeah, this is a good time.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the dice. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Latte will find it later.
Great.
Thanks, Latte.
These are our cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. 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 You know, I wouldn't be against doing like a, oh my god, there's so many yellows. I wouldn't be against doing like a mixology stream. Mixology.
Oh, there's a single thing. That'd be pretty fun.
That'd be interesting.
Like, I think it's for all of us, it'd be like a new skill we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about doing like tea and coffee tasting streams.
Shuffle this one back in with it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Just so like we don't have the, you know.
Oh, odd number randomly?
I guess, but.
That's 5 things. I keep grabbing 5. I'm like, my tactile like sensitivity is really bad. Can't tell like 5 apart from 4.
So, how do we think that Alan's gonna end the round, end the game this
It's
round?
very likely.
It's very likely.
He's got 2 ways that he could.
Yeah. I do agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we go until I think the game doesn't end immediately, right? I think this ends up being the last round.
Last round.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, once he puts it in and has that full row, that means that that's the last scoring round. Once we all finish scoring, the game is over. So we know that the game's probably going to end here.
Yeah, almost definitely.
It's a nice quick game.
Because Alan is, this game doesn't take very long.
Yeah.
Alan has 2 different ways he can do it. And I think...
And he's first player, so he's probably going to do it.
Yeah.
You know what? We should, next time we play this, we should like have chat, ask questions in chat, and then every round, our moderator goes in and does a poll, and whichever wins by the end of the round, like we have that topic while we play through the round.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Yeah. Because there's so many things to be done, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, there's only one thing I can do.
Well,
there's many things you can do.
No.
Because you could have taken the black one,
Yeah.
one of the 2 blacks, and put it in the second row instead. Instead, Alan picked the one that also fucked me over.
I'm sorry.
If that's not happening. Can I get away with
Board games, but taking certain actions, you take a drink.
Make it turn
sounds
turn
fun.
into a drinking game. That'd be interesting.
And every time you take a round, you take a drink.
Can I get away with that? I could try to get away with that. No, this is not enough cubes. Could I do... If I did that... Ooh, it's close.
Albert's brain's leaking thoughts.
It is leaking thoughts. I mean, I talk out loud. People know this about me.
That's the only way to talk out loud.
This is true.
Is to talk out loud. I'd have to grab every single piece of that color if I'm going to make that happen. Oh, no, even then it's not enough. Rip.
You going for double red?
No, I'm trying to see if I can finish a suit.
Every time you lose popularity, you take a drink. Oof. That would be rough. Cool, though.
Oh, you can make a drinking game out of this. These are all shots you have to take.
Oof.
No! Shots!
1
You are
shot,
lightweight here.
2 shots, 4 shots.
I wouldn't mind that just because I've been the only one taking negative damage here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a good decision, but it was a decision.
Ugh. Ugh.
Brandon's doing the thinky fox.
That I am. That's all me.
Are you thinking about doing the thing?
I'm thinking about doing a thing. Unfortunately, the thing is not great. Okay. Well, just see.
Interesting. It's not your turn. Oh yeah, it is your turn. You did it so like mindlessly that I was like, "What are you doing?"
It was just like the mannerisms of someone doing something wrong.
Yeah, it was the mannerisms of sneakiness.
Just kind of quietly slipping a tile. This is a bad game to play someone with like long sleeves. As in like someone who's good at sleight of hand.
Well, you know exactly how many of each are in which pool, right? So they can't just be like, I'm going to take it from here. And you're like, where's the fourth tile?
Well, like they could like swap them, right?
I guess.
And if like people aren't paying attention.
Yeah. But you know people are paying attention. So.
I don't know. Now I'm thinking about what board games we have that'd be like best for like people who cheat. I mean, there's Root, right, with the Corvid Conspiracy. Like, that's a bad... Like, if you know someone cheats at board games, that's not a thing to give someone. Because that has many opportunities to cheat.
Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking about ways to, like, make this into an alcohol game. There's not a lot of ways to do it without people getting totally smashed.
Bad.
Every time you build. Dude, Monkey Town would have me on my ass.
Fuck.
Because I had so many, like, wells. Okay.
Oh, that's a rough thing to have to do, too.
Yeah, that is a rough thing.
Well, you see why I had to do it.
That's the last chance to do it.
Mmm. Spicy.
Yeah, might as well grab those points for it.
Yeah. There was a lot of... I knew I had a lot of opportunities to do it, but that was the last chance.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure we denied Alan the suit of red.
Yeah, he could have totally gotten that.
Yeah. We were able to deny him, so...
What? A suit of red?
If you had finished this one, but because you placed that, I knew you couldn't do it this turn, so I was like, alright, cool, we're good.
Oh.
Yeah, you could have done
That's why I didn't do what I also could have done. That's why I went with something else.
Mm-hmm.
I've just ended up in like a really awkward position.
Yeah, because you kind of like split the two sides of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you're able to, every time you lose sanity, take a shot, so it's negative 2 sanity, 2 shots.
No!
That's too much.
That's pretty scary.
Kale, you don't know what drinking is like. You're not allowed to make...
You can't make these decisions.
You know not what you play with.
You drink every time you say, oh, you're already there, damn it.
I kind of feel like this game is like every time... It's sort of like every time you complete a row, you take a sip, right? Like, and then... And then you take one shot every time something's on your floor.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't take one for every item. You take one if you have if you take negative points, right? I think that's the fairest way to do it.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to get to finish this.
Yeah,
that sucks.
there's no more blues. I mean, it'd be like that.
Yeah. Funnily enough, Don took all of them. Literally all of them.
I mean, they got organized into,
yeah,
you know...
one big old pile.
Sorry, I'm still like trying to figure out.
Oh, you're good. There's like... Weirdly enough, as more things get taken, the harder the decision is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? And Brandon picked up his piece so fast that I can't even, like, change my decision anymore.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure.
That you fucked me over?
No, that
you fucked me over.
that I could finish my suit. That I wanted to finish my suit.
Over.
That was the thing that mattered. I was like, I gotta do it. Gotta finish the soup.
I took my turn. I grabbed the bread. I can make drinking jokes. I can make one board game into a drinking board game rule.
Sure.
You can make attempts.
Yeah. the biggest thing is like I feel like a lot of like media like doesn't, it really underplays how much a shot can fuck someone up. Like
a shot's a lot.
Yeah, like
it's small, but like it hits.
Yeah, like if you're not,
and it's delayed.
And it hits all at once. So when you take a shot and you wait like 5 minutes, you're like, I feel fine.
And it's just like, no, you have not waited long enough.
Yeah, your body's like, are you sure?
Bro.
Oh, I see kind of why this decision kind of sucks for you, Dawn, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. Like, none of these are a good option for you.
None of them are. But I backed myself into a corner.
Arkham Horror, but whenever you roll a 1, you take a shot or drink. I think taking a drink's better. I feel... Yeah.
Because shots are a lot. To put it in perspective, 1 shot is approximately equivalent to 1 whole mixed drink. So, by the time you're 5 drinks in or 5 shots in, you are pretty much out.
Yeah.
Like...
I remember one time, I went
You're
shot
not allowed
for
to drink, though. You're not old enough. It's not legal. Don't.
I went shot for someone, and I think we ended up getting to 8 shots, and that was the night that I bit open a water bottle to get hydrated.
It's true.
So...
I should not pick these up.
I mean, those ones are inconsequential as long as we know where they are.
Yeah.
Or where they were supposed to be.
Aww.
Yeah, I knew you wanted
that. That was the only beneficial thing for me. Everything else here is kind of.
It's also like the only beneficial thing for me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's good though, because it's the one thing Brandon doesn't want, and it from my board it doesn't look like I really want it either.
Yeah, but it's a gamble whether or not it'll even get back to me.
Yeah, I could have taken it. It wouldn't have been terrible, but it wouldn't have been great either.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll probably get back to you. I don't know if they'll get back to me.
You guys remember when we used to play a lot of drinking games together, and we used to like put a mustache on the screen and watch a movie?
I liked that one.
That was fun. I remember we watched The Room, and we put a mustache on it every time.
Yeah, anytime the mustache falls on the person's face, right?
Yeah,
you take a drink.
There it is. We should do that again with a movie marathon. I have been meaning to rewatch all the Fast and Furious movies. I feel like I should do that. Just kind of have a little watch party one evening. And just buy a 6-pack of beers for everybody.
Really?
Yeah,
put the stuff in the center. Shit.
Oh, yes. Thank you. All right. So, there's exactly 3 choices left. I'm done. I'm going to get another drink.
And
it's rough because I think I know like what's going to come to me.
Yeah, you're going to get hit with that red.
You don't get a choice, unfortunately.
I can't... Well, hold on. If I take that...
There's no bad choices for me, Albert.
Oh, you're right. There's no way to hurt you.
Yeah, there's no bad choices for me.
None of these get me anything. I'm so mad Brandon took that.
And you know what sucks too? All 4 of those tiles go into this.
Yeah.
Every single one. Well, no, 3 of them do. Because I can put 1 right here. 1 right there. And then the rest go down here.
Oof.
Oof. That hurts. Overland Gamer says, someone said that Dave Bautista turned down Fast and Furious in hopes of getting Gears of War role. By the time Fast and Furious 24 hits, there will be Gears of War. Yeah, that's kind of sucks. But Bautista would be perfect for Gears of War. The problem is that he's kind of aged a little bit out of it at this point.
I think he'd still be good. He'd still be good for it.
He can still do it. I mean, hell, Sylvester Stallone even can still probably hold some solid roles.
I mean, like, literally the one defining feature about Gears of War characters is that they are a square brick house. And Dave Bautista is basically the only person who exists that has that body physique.
I mean, The Rock is like that. What was his name? Bjorn something. Haverock or whatever? The guy who played the Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
The point is, there's not many people in the world that are just square cubes of people.
I net -4 points this round.
Ooh.
You did this. Don't do that. You did this to me.
I couldn't take it, or else I would have gone all the way up to here.
That's what I had to do.
Do you want for Brandon, or do you want to count your points, Albert?
Yeah, sure. I get 5 for this. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that. And then neither of these scored.
Alright. This one I'm going to get 5. This one I'm getting 7.
Yeah.
This one I'm getting 4, 7. And this one doesn't proc, so I'm just gonna. This one comes in, I'm getting 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I get 7. And then we're waiting for Brandon to calculate his.
Okay, I'm back. On my way. Are we... Wait, we calculate the...
Yeah, we're just calculating the score and then we'll do bonuses.
And then we'll do the bonus round. Yeah, we haven't done bonuses yet.
So this one is worth 1. This one is worth 1, 2, 3. 3. And then this one is worth just 2.
Alright.
And then bonuses.
Yeah.
So...
Do we lose any points for Hopper?
Nah.
Okay.
I've got a row and a column, so I get 9 points. Not 49.
I have 2 columns, so I get 14.
I have a suit and a column, so I get 17.
What do you mean a suit?
All
my blacks are done.
Yeah, all the blacks.
Oh, nobody told me that was a thing.
Okay, it's this one. That's what I wanted to avoid Alan getting, because he was already ahead.
I could have gotten the red suit.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. I mean, we stopped him from doing that when he picked up the yellows pretty early.
But by not telling me, you also stopped me from doing it. Yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's true. But I didn't. Well, I don't know. I don't know why.
I thought I said it at some point, but apparently I didn't.
We did say at the start of the game because you did it.
So I get 2 rows and 2 columns. That's going to be 14, 18 points.
Yeah.
So 8, 10, even 70 at the end.
Nice.
Damn. Yeah, I think Alan got this one.
Well, yeah, none of the rest of us scored like above 60.
Well, made some mistakes.
I don't know why that worked so well. Last time I remember this, I remember I was really bad at it. I don't know what happened.
I think it's just luck.
Yeah, it could just be luck.
Yeah, this game does have like a lot of RNG. It's possible to just kind of get lucky.
Luck and always getting that.
Yeah, getting that every time is pretty good.
It always comes to you, and it's always very tasty. Whereas for us, it's like not as good. So I mean, good on you for getting it, but it's just like
I RNG'd into the tastiness.
I actually like last time I played this with 3 people because I think Don's busy with school.
Yeah.
I actually feel like this is worse the more people you have.
It is.
Because it's so long and it's hard to plan your turns.
Yeah.
Like so long between people.
I don't know. I mean, it's a whole different beast, which is cool. I like that it has like dimensions based on of how many people you get. But
ooh, that's not a bad. That's not a good sound.
When someone gets like 20+ points ahead of everyone else, you know that it's like
there's not much you can do at that point.
Yeah, like all right, I'm checked out. I'm done.
Well, I just get to reset for another game though, which is one good thing about it is that this game is very short.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's the cool part. It's just like oh, cool.
Keep it going.
Keep going.
You know, I kind of feel like there's an interesting way you can get
I like honestly, I like the variant, but
we could do that.
Yeah, so you can assign them, but it's Sudoku style where you can only have one in each row and one.
No, no.
That's fair. Like you can really mess yourself up. But
well, I've only played this game once.
Yeah.
So no.
Enough.
Yeah.
I already don't want to play this again.
It screws your brain a lot.
Do you want us to play a different game?
Any of the other options are bad.
Tiny towns.
I also don't like tiny towns.
I feel like we recently got. Oh, I would have gotten a copy of Machikoro if it was in stock. That's what I was thinking.
I don't know. How long is Hanabi? Because I know you picked that up.
Yeah, Hanabi would be pretty fast. It's like a party game.
You guys can play this again. I'll just chill out.
Sure. Okay.
Don, you have the supplies with the question of a topic of conversation for each round.
Ooh, carnitas tacos are ready. Delicious.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
Let me find some questions.
Oh wait, you should look up. You know, there's those questions that like it's not like some sort of like bullshit, like 20 questions to know, like asking a speed date or something like that. It's like really benign stuff that's like
speed dating questions.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's a good way to go.
I think that'll be interesting.
Yeah, we got to figure out who's going to go first. What's the criteria for this one?
We normally roll dice.
How many of you guys know how to tile? Actually know how to tile? I'm going to exclude myself from this, but if either of you could explain it to me, whoever's better goes first.
You make sure that your floor is level first. So you level your floor. And then you put grout down. And then you put the tiles down.
Okay.
So that the grout like comes up between them, and then when it dries, that's how it's set.
Okay, Brandon.
I mean, yeah, you put the grout, but in some of the bathrooms, right, they have they have those nice little decorative ones, but they come as like a full set.
That's cheating.
And it's got okay,
that's cheating.
Is it?
All right, Brandon goes first
because it's cheating.
Because it's cheating.
Oh, are you talking about how to lay tiles?
Yeah. They have those, but it's like a little plastic film that spaces them for you.
Yeah,
ordinarily, you have little plastic spacers. Additionally, like they also like there's this thing called the quick leveler. Basically, it's like really really thin cement. You kind of just be like, yeah, and just it's like water that spreads out and it dries and it makes it really level.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I guess I could see asking two of the more sheltered as far as like who are the least likely to do tiling.
I mean, I know that neither of you have ever tiled, so that's why I thought it'd be pretty interesting to see how what you guys thought the process was. Albert,
it's like flat bricks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, if you guys want to do the Sudoku version, if I'm not playing, you can do that.
I don't really want to. I don't want my brain to be that taxed.
So I have speed dating questions, and these speed dating questions, it's going to be one, and you have to answer before you take your tile. After you've all answered, I'm going to ask a new question.
Okay, good. Okay.
Try to keep it in like under 15 words if possible.
Right.
Okay.
This is a speed date.
Yeah, they gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Speed dating. I have 250 questions. Most of them are bad.
No.
Okay. But you're not allowed to ask follow-up questions.
Yeah.
No follow-up questions. If you want to ask your follow-up questions, you can ask it.
That's when you call me. That's the rule.
All right. How would your friends describe you in one word?
Oh, wow, that's just one word now. Are you going to ask us different questions, or are we allowed to think about it?
No. You're allowed to think about it.
Okay.
But Brandon's going to be like...
No, yeah, that's why I'm wondering if you should ask us different questions. You have so many questions.
That's 250, I guess. But then I have to go with every single question on this list, and some of them are, like, dumb. Okay, yeah. How would your friends describe you in one word? Everyone gets their own question. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I don't have to think about
yeah,
Brandon's.
don't think about that question.
Lanky.
Bachelor number 1, what's your ideal burrito? Brandon picks lanky. Albert, call or text?
Text. And now I haven't thought about this because I've been thinking about this is ingenious.
This is evil.
This is a whole nother piece. This is getting great. This is like, oh,
I can't believe
this is blanket turn.
All right.
What is your fantasy place to visit that's a real place? It has to be a real place.
Oh,
You're not allowed to say fucking Faerun.
Mordor.
Honestly, I would really enjoy a cross-country trip across like the Transylvania area, the whole region of those mountains. I just love the way they look.
So Hotel Transylvania.
I'm skipping the next question because I know all of our answers to it. The question is indoors or outdoors?
Outdoors. Outdoors, but inside of a house.
Brandon, what famous person would you most want to have dinner with? I feel like every third question is like a really like thought-provoking question. So I might have to like mix these up a little bit.
Yeah.
Who are famous people that I like?
I think you can include internet personalities in this list. I don't think it has to be mainstream.
Yeah, quasi famous. If they have a following, I would say if they have a following of like 50K or more, they're famous.
I don't know. I don't know if they know that many people.
Oh my god. What famous person?
You know what?
They don't have to be alive.
I would like to like break down. I'd like to talk to the person behind Callie, the VTuber, because her music is Chef's Kiss.
Okay, that's a pretty good answer.
I'm gonna take these, by the way.
We have very different definitions of good, Alan. Albert, fuck, these are some of these are really stupid. I've committed to this though. then like, okay, fine. It'll level out eventually. Favorite country. Apparently, that's a question.
What?
No, I'm changing. Fuck that question. It's
America.
stupid. Who would you want to be stuck on an island with?
Ooh. But then I'm bringing someone else to the island.
Well,
this is the worst. No.
Oh, you'd rather be there alone?
Right, because I'm taking someone else out of the world.
Oh, yeah, you're taking their agency away.
They can help you escape, dipshit!
That's not why
I'm gonna take Donald Trump and just beat the shit out of him. Yeah. We're both starving.
We're stuck here now, Donald Trump.
I'm taking you over the team, apparently.
Take your fucking turn, you absolute buffoon. Hi, William. We decided that we're gonna spice up Azul a little bit with this round, so I have 250 speed dating questions that I'm asking the boys before they're allowed to take their turn. It's not going well. Alan!
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think this is going well.
If you were an animal, what would it be?
No, here's the thing: is that I answered this question before when I was a lot younger, but now that I'm older, I feel like I've changed. I've morphed animals, so I'm kind of like thinking about it now. I don't know.
I like Gonti's question, though. I'd like to meet the person responsible necessary for making it to distinguish between GFCI, AFCI, and CAFCI, so I can hit them all with a stick. I agree.
I think that I would probably
feel free to answer these questions as well,
walrus.
by the way. A walrus?
Yeah, nowadays, yeah.
Male or female?
Probably a male. I don't know.
Now that we've changed this, I'm gonna change it.
Speed dating with Azul.
Dating questions. Speed dating questions.
Speedorito.
Azul speed dating.
Azul speed dating. Speed.
This sounds.
Speedorito. Oh man. Well, a lot of like choices here. Well, I have to ask a question. Yeah. Ah, damn, Brandon, do you consider it?
This is a stupid question. I'm skipping that one too. Yes or no questions are out of the question.
Yeah.
Do you like swimming? Do you cook? Okay. No.
What's your social security?
This one's interesting. This is a really stupid question. This is a weird question. What are you hiding now?
What am I hiding?
Yeah,
like right now.
Who are you harboring? I'm the FBI.
This one's a better question. I'll take this yes or no question. Are you possessive? This is a better yes or no question.
My brain like autofilled like, are you possessed?
Yes, I am.
If you could be possessed by any one deceased person, who would it be?
That's a good speed dating question.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's a good one.
All right, am I possessive?
Is this why all of you are single?
If you could be possessed.
I don't think that I am that possessive. No.
No, this is the perfect question though.
But that's pretty sick though.
If you were alone on an island by yourself, who would you want to be possessed by?
But he's not dead. Les Shroud is not dead.
What would you name your volleyball? What household chore do you like the most?
Household chore.
Ooh, what's the band / solo artist? Or what's the best?
Dusting and sweeping. They're kind of the same.
Those are two different chores.
Really?
Pick one, yes.
Okay, fine, dusting.
Okay. Weird flex, but alright. Gonties. I hate doing dishes. I don't like getting my hands wet, is the problem. Like, stuff getting on my hands, I get really, like wet or sticky or like anything on my hands, I impulsively wash my hands. It's a problem.
If they're my own dishes, it's basically just me playing in the water. Not that I do, but like it's just like cool.
Oh yeah, there.
God, a lot of these are dumb. Have you ever met anyone famous? And the follow-up question to this, the implication is, if so, who?
Brandon is the child version of Aizawa.
It's true.
It's true.
He is an adult. Why is he a child?
I met one of the actors in the room.
Really?
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, we all did.
Oh,
We met the actor for Denny who wanted to charge for selfies with him.
Yeah, I don't.
I was actually there for that. I think.
Yeah, we all were. I don't know because I don't actually go to like meet and greets. I think I might have passed someone in passing at cons, but I didn't ever like meet.
I mean, like
the poor man had a booth on like the very edge of the floor near the food court that nobody went to. So no.
And he was still charging for selfies.
Still charging for selfies.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't talk about his experience either. He's like, if you want to know about my experience, buy my book. It's one in a series of 5 books. And I'm like, I get it. You gotta make money somehow. But like...
Bruh.
Oh, sick.
Brandon, family person or friend person?
Friend person.
What if you had a family of your own?
What if you're friends with your
friend person?
Wow!
You're not allowed to ask me.
You looked me dead in the eye. You looked me dead in the eye and like, questions. You questioned me? That's not... No.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Mountains or beaches?
Mountains.
Alan, what would you want to do on like a guy's night out sort of thing?
A guy's night out? What?
Yeah, you know.
Manly men doing
guys
manly things.
Out.
A guy's night out. You know,
what do you guys go out to do? We go out and be bros.
This is me asking you. What would you if a group of guys were like, let's have a manly man's night? What would you do? What the fuck would you do?
No, those are your questions though. What I want to do or manly man's night?
What do you want to do? On a guy's night out.
God.
So say like the 3 of you and like Alex. I don't know. We're going out.
You know what? Well, what would be pretty awesome actually is probably gonna be probably something along the lines of
beaches every night. Nice. I like either. They're both nice. If I had to pick one, probably beaches.
Pizza, you know what? Buggies. You know what it would be? It would. I think for me it would be go to an SCA event. Like make a day trip out of it.
Oh, I like that.
Because like even though like I don't have armor or anything like that, going to those events is so immersive and so like you can do a lot of things that I think that I would enjoy a lot.
Interesting. Gonti says that he didn't shower until he was like 12 because he always took baths. That's really interesting. That isn't a good question actually. Like showers or baths, but the problem is like
it depends on the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you taken your turn?
No, I'm still thinking because my options are not that tasty, and I'm
the next question on the list. I'm not gonna.
Odds.
By the way, the next question on the list I'm not asking because I know the answer to. I'm gonna ask chat this, but I know most of your answers too. The question is, do you work out?
It'd be nice to, honestly.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Ooh, I respect the decision, Alan.
Yeah, it was a tough decision, but I'd rather not fuck over my future.
Right, of course.
I've committed to. I'm just gonna fucking slap you if you pick up pieces before you do the thing.
People.
What is your favorite sport specifically to watch?
To watch?
Yes.
Do esports count?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sport. Yeah, but you can't pick. You can't just say esports. You gotta.
Have to pick a game.
Yeah,
pick a game.
Yeah, of course.
I know what you guys do in your free time. I'm not asking that question.
League of Legends is definitely the better.
Well, Chad doesn't know what we do in our free time.
Yeah, it's between.
Chad, why don't you answer this question? But for us, what do you think we do in our free time?
It's between League of Legends and Siege, but Siege doesn't present well in esports.
That's definitely why the ocean's so salty because it never waves back. You're absolutely correct. What are your idea of a good date, Albert?
I love how Albert has to wait to pick that one up.
It's so open-ended.
Why do I get the open-ended question? I don't know.
Okay, fine.
Be nice, I guess.
I'll refine the question. You finally get one of your 8,000 fucking Tinder dates to respond to you, and you're gonna take them out on a date. Where do you take them?
Depends, man. Some of them, I don't know if they...
Where would you take someone on a first date? Just a blanket first date.
We answered this one before.
We have. I believe...
Candlelit LAN party? Oh, pro Overwatch games are interesting, yeah. Don, anime, Brandon, sleep, Albert, cat, Alan, game. Albert's hobby is cat. What do you like to do in your free time? Cat.
I mean, like...
I don't mind this game question mark, because that's very accurate.
If like it's first date, I don't even know you that well. We're getting coffee.
That's how you win. Now, all right.
It gives them an opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you don't secure a second date.
It's true.
Yeah.
If I were in the realm of dating, I'm answer this one because we answered before, and I know the answer still the same. I would take them on one of those horse riding trails over in over Apache Junction. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of ranch farms that do some horse riding stuff. Take them over there. Go for a date and go for a picnic.
The next one is, what is your sun sign?
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that is.
Zodiac stuff.
Your zodiac sign. You don't know your zodiac sign?
I've never heard it called the sun sign before.
Well, you got a sun and moon sign, bruh.
Brandon's right.
Nope, doesn't mean anything to me.
Alan, when's your birthday again?
November 7th.
I think you're a Scorpio. Yeah. Albert, when's your birthday again?
March 19th. I think it's supposed to be Cancer.
I think you're an Aries.
Might be an Aries.
Oh, wait.
What are you, Brandon?
No,
wasn't it Pisces? Because that's February 20th.
Oh, yeah. So Aries is the next in line, no?
Is it?
Yeah, Aries is next in line.
Sun signs different. I'm pretty sure. There's two of them.
Yeah, sun sign and moon sign. Yeah, you're... Oh. Yeah, no, the zodiac one that everybody knows is the sun sign. The moon sign is the
I literally have, no idea what any of it means.
I'm a Leo.
Didn't you, watch Homestuck?
Watch Homestuck?
It's not about that, though. They just have those for no goddamn reason.
Alright, hold on. We're looking up... fucking...
It's all over fucking Tinder, though. It infuriates me.
Zodiac sign.
I fucking see their zodiac stuff and it's, meaningless to me.
No, it does mean something. It tells you what kind of a person they are.
Yeah.
By the fact that they put their sun sign on their Tinder, not what their sun sign is. The fact that they're the sort of person to put it on their Tinder.
That's fair. That they are relatively superficial.
Alright, what you said, what, March 19th?
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and just start doing my points.
No, he's still a Pisces.
Oh.
You guys are both
Pisces, let's go. Alright, let's do. It doesn't matter.
No idea what it means.
This one's worth 2.
You're a fish, that's what it means.
This one's worth 10.
Oh my god.
And I got a -1.
This one fucking...
Club, I guess.
This one is colored with the same colors as the stupid...
Is it all the Homestuck colors?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
And it's on Encyclopedia Britannica.
Oh no.
I'm losing my goddamn mind. Alright.
Alright, I think we're full. We're set and ready to go to the next round.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go ahead and ask me a question.
Hold on, I accidentally closed the tab.
Tab?
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm
talking about Homestuck now.
God damn it.
Oh, rip Tab, by the way.
Oh my god. Down's a bounty hunter, Alan's a Michelin star sous chef for celebrities, Albert's a stunt double for John Wick, and Brandon's a celebrity stand-in. Oh,
yeah,
if I look close enough to Keanu Reeves to be a stunt double, I'll take that.
I feel like you would make more money just for meme photo shoots.
Yeah.
I also don't think Keanu Reeves would have a stunt double.
No, he would. He does.
Does he?
I think he would.
Oh.
I think we covered this. If they're a martial artist, then they probably don't want a stunt double.
Whose turn one?
Brandon.
Brandon? Okay. Brandon, do you like the concept of speed dating?
That's a thing to ask on a speed date. Do you want to be here?
Do you want to be here? Do you think they're effective?
I mean, that can be something that brings people together though, because
yeah.
No, I don't want to be here. Oh, I don't want to be here either. My friend, to be honest, my friend dragged me.
There's a really funny episode of House,
Keeves, yes.
Of the TV show House, where I think House gets paid money to go to speed dating with 2 of his other doctor friends. And
he asks the most awful questions. I remember seeing this episode.
No, the best part is one of his other doctor friends is ridiculously attractive. It's a TV show.
Yeah.
And the bet is we will give you $20 for every number you get, but you can't tell anyone you're a doctor, and you just have to be the biggest douchebag possible. And he gets a page this thing of phone numbers.
Oh my god, what the hell? That's why people go to speed dating?
Well,
it's what's his face? I know who
Chase.
it is. Oh, is it Chase?
Yeah, it's Chase.
Oh, of course it's Chase.
And the funniest part about it is one of them asks him, "So, what do you do for a living?" And he's just like, "I play video games." And the person asks, "Oh, professionally?" Nah.
I totally forgot. He's so pretty. That actor is really attractive. Anyway.
That's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah, well, like, all these questions are dog shit, so I'm trying to find one that's halfway decent. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just ask all of these questions. I don't give a shit. What'd you do on your last birthday?
Albert, answer.
Nothing. It's a pandemic.
Literally nothing.
There we go. Good. Go.
I think we streamed.
I think we did stream on my birthday, yeah.
Oh, we did pod racing.
Yeah, we did do pod racing. Yeah, I played...
That's a pretty good answer, though. A speed date.
I played Star Wars pod racing.
With my friends.
I'm glad that Godjies agrees with me. He's like, God, he's a good-looking man, right? He is so attractive. Like, no one has the right to be that pretty. I don't think I would date him, though.
Oh, no. They're all awful people. That's the point of that show.
No, like, him, the actor.
Oh.
Alan, what kind of pizza do you like?
Oh, Meatzilla? A lot of meat. A lot of sausage in my mouth. Pizza? Yeah, no, I just like sausage in my mouth.
That's the answer to the question. I like sausage in my mouth.
Yep, I love it when it gets in there. All the grease. No, but
physics, yum yum.
But meat lovers, I would go Supreme, but Supremes are always overpriced, like insanely overpriced.
We tried to put a limit of 15 words on that. Shit, yeah. Whatever.
There's nothing good. Man, last game it was so easy to just kind of like.
I feel like this game is a lot better with 3 people.
I'm inclined to
yeah.
Yeah, and then, like nothing's lining up what they did from the last time.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing against you, Don.
It's everything against me. I like this game better. This is more fun for me.
This should be in the
honestly, we should do this. We should do this again with other board games.
Know,
this is fun.
True. When you look like Michelangelo's David, it's really hard not to just get dates with just luck. I agree. Brandon, are you a coffee or a tea person? I know the answer to this. It's energy drinks.
Yeah, it is.
But you got to pick one or the other, coffee or tea.
Gun to head, coffee or tea?
Coffee or tea?
Coffee or tea, Brandon?
Tea just tastes better.
Ooh, what songs do you hate the most? That's an interesting question. I like that.
Brandon, Albert has to answer that one.
Yeah.
Because it's going to hurt him the most.
But it's not your turn.
Why do you want to hurt him? Yeah, I want to complete this last line.
You haven't answered the question.
It was tea. TT is better.
It's TT?
Tea tastes better.
TT's better.
Yeah, those are pretty good too.
Albert, what song do you hate the most?
Mr. Nice Guy.
Why?
I don't even know what the band is.
Mr. Nice Guy?
You know, that
you
one...
mean Mr. Brightside?
Mr. Brightside, yes. I think that's part of the lyrics.
That's why I was asking by who. See if you can answer.
By the Killers.
But yes, it is the Killers, yes. That's
Alan, what movie can you watch again and again?
Ooh, this is hard.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
The date immediately walks out on you.
Breathe.
God. This one's so hard.
Really? Interesting. I was a sucker for that song when I was like a romantic child, but I can totally see how annoying it would be. Like, I don't think I'd want to listen to that today.
God, this sucks, because I don't really watch a lot of movies. I mean, like, I watch, like, TV shows, right? So it's like an episode, right?
Okay, well, then we can expand it. What's, like, a show that you can watch on repeat?
Does Critical Role count?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go Critical Role. Just because there's so much of it that you can constantly get to it. Even once you get to the end of it, it feels like you're due for a rewatch, just because it's so long. Okay, yeah, I want to do this one.
Oh my god. I've committed, by the way, to just going down the list of these questions, so one of these questions is going to be fucking hilarious. Brandon, who's your celebrity crush? You're not allowed to say a VTuber.
Celebrity crush? I don't know celebrities.
Just go for the easy out.
I don't know what mine would be.
Go for the easy
I'm curious, who would it be?
Olivia Wilde.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, no.
Fucking fair.
Yeah.
I don't know celebrities.
Just brushed off the...
Just say Olivia Wilde. Copy out Albert's homework.
Celebrity. It can be a streamer. Boba? I don't know. We've been watching Boba.
She is cute. All right.
She's adorable.
That's an easy out.
Boba's
Thank
adorable.
I'll take,
I've given you an easy out.
Boba from Yogscast, because She's cute, and I no longer have to think about this.
It's true, and she's considerably older than you are, which continues the stereotype of Brandon's into cougars.
Yeah,
cougars.
It's true.
Brandon's into cougars.
It's true.
Like
cougars
we've established this.
Boba's not a cougar. She's like 30.
Yeah.
She's only 5 years older than you are. Anyways,
wow,
take
I'm
your
25.
turn. Yeah, you're 25.
Oh. Oh shit, man.
Oh, how much attention do you need? That's also a really good question.
Anyway, on the subject of Olivia Wilde, the second Tron movie was actually good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If you don't think Tron Legacy was good, you're not allowed in the stream anymore.
I haven't seen Tron Legacy. Albert, what's your idea of relaxing?
Relaxing?
Trick question.
The sleeping count?
Yeah. Like, literally not doing anything. Like,
oh, Parallel followed us an hour ago. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like, pointedly just, like, not on the computer, like, not even, like, I guess you can listen to music, but, like, pointedly just sitting there, not having to think about
I think he's
stuff.
trying to describe vegetating.
Yeah, you just vegetate.
Okay, well, pick
pretty
the thing.
good.
Alan made my turn worse.
I did indeed.
I'm just
Alan, I'm gonna give you Unhealthy Kale's question. So, how much attention do you need?
Not a lot. You can leave me alone, and I won't talk to you for a couple of weeks.
Alan's a plant.
Yeah, I'm a plant. I'm essentially a plant.
My favorite question so far is the next question, and it's, where were you last weekend?
That's really scary.
Answer! You didn't answer!
Oh, where were you? I was here!
But where? Exactly.
In the scene! Or that scene in the computer room. I don't move a lot of places. That's why I am a sloth.
Albert, why did you choose speed dating?
Because how the fuck else are you supposed to meet people as an adult?
Albert's breaking down in the speed date, grabbing them, shaking them.
Alan, what city do you want to spend the rest of your life in?
Oh, God. Seattle? Maybe?
I figured as much.
Yeah, let's go to Seattle.
Alright, Brandon, what embarrassing thing has happened to you recently?
Embarrassing thing.
Pick LA, we can hang. Yes.
That's not a bad idea.
We're gonna be out in LA soon. Ish. Kind of, maybe. I would love to see you. You're vaccinated, right?
I messed up trying to hard boil an egg.
Recently?
Yeah.
Was that literally this morning?
That was this morning.
I saw the mess.
What did you do?
Wait, what? I didn't do a mess.
No, but I saw the aftermath inside the fridge. The 2 eggs in there.
But that's not a mess. You imply that I left a mess. I clean up after
How did you
myself.
fail to boil? Hold on.
Well, it soft boiled them. I wanted to hard boil. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna open them up.
Embarrassing?
It was embarrassing to me because I was like, fuck it, I'm a master culinarian in video game, and yeah, I can't fucking do this.
I'm a god at everything.
So, you know what?
That's
There we
the
go.
process of the Brandon.
Fine. Take your fucking turn.
Yeah, let's try these. These are worth a bit more.
Albert, are you a morning bird or a night owl?
Didn't explain.
Night
One cracked.
Night
Which
owl.
I was like, why is there like this residue in the water? Because one slightly cracked,
fuck
but it
it.
was like whatever. So I opened it. That was when I tried to eat first, and I was like, "Fuck it! I'm too scared of salmonella. I'm just gonna fucking cook it, make it a."
Stop it, Alan.
Oh,
what
yeah,
habit would you most like to change?
A habit?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, he made egg drop soup with extra calcium. That's not embarrassing. It's hard to soft boil eggs.
I wanted to hard boil them, but I was too hungry, so I got impatient.
What happened?
I mean, they were going in the soup anyway.
Probably the way I take care of my hair, like putting up and like actually like styling it, because that's a habit in and of itself.
That's true.
The way I like carry my hair.
Reminds me of what too.
Alright, scoring time.
Can I choose to just put this on my negative point?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that. I don't want to waste a column. I'd rather take the hit. All right.
2 points.
I think we can trust each other to just do this, right?
Yeah, we just do it.
that's
fine.
Oh wait, this is one.
This one's worth 1, 2, 3, 4.
I didn't score a lot this
one is worth.
No, it was worth
1,
5.
2, 3, 4. Oh, this one's worth 5?
Yeah.
Oh, 1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2,
5.
3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Oh, okay. And then this one is worth 4 though.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. This one is worth 1.
I have to go first.
And then this one is worth 2.
Nice. I'm standing at 8. Albert's standing at, is that 8 or 7?
8.
Okay, or 8, and then Brandon is sitting at 16.
Yeah. I've just consoled myself to fill in as many of these hoppers as I can and answering these questions.
Yeah, but it works. That's what I was doing last game.
Yeah. Who's first player?
Albert.
All right, Albert. What are you?
Hold on, he's gotta be able to.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess you can have time to think, right?
Yeah.
What are you proud to own?
Proud to own.
Anime figures.
Yeah, I'm proud to own a house.
That's like pretty good.
Yeah, no, that would be it.
Dude,
like,
in this day and age,
is that in your Twitter profile or your Tinder profile?
My Tinder profile owns a house.
That feels like okay, like putting it like on my Tinder profile feels like a jackass like bragging move. Honestly,
no, you're just asking for gold diggers.
Yeah, you're just asking. Hey guys, you want
a free place to live?
Like, that's the same reason I don't put my like job on there. I don't want people to know I'm a programmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you make a lot of money. You could definitely get like people who are just in it for the money.
And if you're not interested in that, which I would hope you're not enticed by that, yeah, you're making the right choice, bud.
I mean, some people might think of that as a reason to put it on their profile.
Well, those aren't the type of people you want.
Reminds me of Twitter post. Hang on.
Anyway, you're good.
This is the Twitter post. Grocery clerk. Wow, sir, please stop me smashing into my fist. None of these are right. Oh my god, I love that.
None of these eggs are right.
So fucking funny.
All right, so you've answered the question. You're allowed to take your turn.
You're allowed to touch some of the starbursts.
You're allowed to touch the non-edible starbursts.
What is this question?
Oh, that's a great guess.
This isn't a question, Alan. Do you believe in science or magic?
That's a loaded question.
No,
what the fuck?
I think this is one of the ones I immediately counter with a counter question.
Alright.
Like, do you? What?
It's like, what? Huh?
I wish I were joking that number 49 on this list. Do you believe in science? No way. There's no way that you could take this question that it's a good question. Is it an either or? Is it do you believe in science or magic? Or is it a question of do you believe in science and do you believe in magic? Both of these questions are bad.
Why are they mutually exclusive?
There should be 2 questions. One is, do you believe in magic? And 2, do you believe in vaccination?
My question is, if I say magic, then that means I can't believe in science.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So, I can give you a better question. Do you believe in magic? There's no mutually exclusive. Science clearly exists.
No, I'm going to say magic because science doesn't exist.
Okay, you are allowed to believe cicadas are evil.
Okay. But yeah, I think if I were to answer as Rand, it would be science. But if I believe in magic, I think that there are potential for psionic shit to happen, but I don't believe in magic.
Okay. Brandon, are you a thinker or a talker?
Thinker. I rarely talk at all.
You're a streamer.
I know. My students love to point that out.
Content creator, why aren't you creating content?
Mr. Atkinson, you say you're an introvert, yet you're a teacher. I know.
And a streamer.
I know.
Please don't remind me.
Very Aizawa answer. I know.
Albert, what's your hidden talent?
I make coffee real good. I've been practicing a lot. Yeah.
Okay, continue. Take your fucking turn.
What's the other quest? What's the other answer? I play viola.
Exclamation point, feed brain. Man.
The speed dating question is that you can tie a cherry stem in a knot with your tongue. That's the secret tech.
If you're gonna make me a hot dog rangoon, damn straight I'll fucking.
Can we get pizza after this? Dang it, sent us $20 for a meal the other day.
Oh yeah, we
honestly, we could have a pizza meeting on D&D stuff.
We did have pizza meeting.
Yeah. I want pizza tonight.
Yeah, I'm down for pizza.
It didn't have a lot of solidified stuff though, I feel like.
So you're saying pizza meeting round 2?
Thanks, well dang it, for our pizza meeting round 2.
Alright, did you take your turn, Albert?
Yeah, I took the 2 orange pieces.
Alan, vanilla or chocolate?
Vanilla over chocolate. It's very controversial. I think a lot of people.
No, I agree with you.
But in a lot of cases, vanilla is better.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the situation for me.
I'm biased.
Because, like, generally, you don't like chocolate.
Yeah.
Generally, I will go for vanilla things unless I'm, like, crampy. If I'm crampy, I'm like, give me chocolate. Not to, like, perpetuate the stereotype, but, like, chocolate has, like, extra endorphins in it.
It's chemical. It's chemical. The biggest thing for me is that chocolate, it has such a powerful flavor that if it's just chocolate, and that's what it is in a lot of things, like, especially cake. I hate chocolate cake. I like chocolate ice cream. I can kind of get around because there's cream in it, but it's just one of those things that it's such a powerful flavor that I don't really enjoy it on its own, which is kind of weird because I love my coffee really strong.
I like half chocolate, half vanilla stuff. So I get shakes from like In-N-Out sometimes, and I do half chocolate, half vanilla. A trifle? You mean a truffle? Did you shake your? Okay. I'm not asking you this question. Because the next question is, do you like to shop online or at a mall?
Isn't that one for me?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not asking you this question.
Ah, dang.
Do you like to stay in a resort? Would you want to stay in a resort or would you want to go camping? There's no option to stay home.
Yeah, okay, I'll stay in a resort. That's closer to home.
Also, resorts can be fun.
Yeah,
there are some resorts nowadays that get some real wild stuff going on. Like, I remember there was one I was looking at a brochure for that randomly at like a hotel one time. They had like indoor golf courses and they also had like a go-kart place.
Oh,
and,
hell
like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was like advertised for like family stuff, and it was like
cool.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? It was over there in Utah, and I was like, huh?
I'm going to ask Albert your question. In place of, I'm replacing this question because the question is, are you a video game person? So Albert,
No.
What's your favorite dessert?
No, I don't have spiky hair. I'm not a protagonist.
Favorite dessert? Oh, you know what? I haven't had these for a long time, but I brought some to share with you guys. There's like rice balls. They're like they come frozen. They're like rice, and then there's like a filling that's like usually like red
mochi?
bean paste or it's similar to mochi.
Oh,
it's
the
like
sesame balls.
It's like the sesame balls.
Yo, fuck yeah!
And they're like boiled and they're super soft. And I brought some to share.
My mom knows I like those too much.
I love those too.
That's the kind of thing.
Apple pie.
That
That's a good one.
That's a good answer.
My mom's like, "Oh, baby, I got these," and I'm like, "Yep." My mom is very, very heavily lobbying for me to stay longer.
I'm taking the other one. Taking this one.
What?
I'm not asking Alan this question because I know the answer.
Well, what's the question though?
Do you like pop music or rock music?
Yeah, rock.
Yeah.
Love metal.
Sorry, real quick. This website's called Mom Junction.
Yeah, I don't know why it's on a mom website.
What the fuck?
I guess you're like a single mom and you're going speed dating.
Or your son is going speed dating.
No, it's fine. I've asked you this question. I've committed to it. You've answered the question. The answer's rock music. Take your turn, yeah.
I don't mind taking another one though.
Okay, sure. What makes you angry?
Ooh. This one's actually rough. Not a lot of things make me angry.
Tinder profile.
I'm a very level-headed person. I mean, I randomly get depressed sometimes, and that and gets interpreted as anger. Yeah, but that's more of a psychological thing.
Yeah. Think about that.
Yeah.
Do you pet peeves?
Pet peeves? Sometimes like chewing, but at the same time I'm a loud chewer, so it's kind of a hypocritical thing.
I know, right?
Yeah. So it's just one of those things. This sucks. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Why'd you have to do that to Albert? Now he's guaranteed to take some.
Wow, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Wait, who? Oh, nobody's taken the first turn marker.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So Brandon has to take it.
No, it hasn't been tasty.
Yeah. Now it's pretty good.
So this question I'm modifying. The question is originally, would you describe yourself as adventurous? But that's way too broad. So I'm going to say, what is an adventurous tendency you have? Because everyone has something they're willing to be adventurous about.
Trying new food.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
What is an adventurous tendency you guys have?
I'm gonna take these blues.
Albert, what do you think about PDA?
Public displays of affection?
Yes.
No,
personal assistance.
I don't know why I asked that.
Personal
talking about Sam? Samsung Sam?
Hold on. That's a good question.
No, what do you think of public displays of affection?
Yeah, go for it.
Damn, hot
That's
take.
your answer?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, sure, why
Have
not?
sex right there in front of me.
That's not. That's your term.
No, that's what I translated that as.
This is actually gonna suck for me. But
That's a green light, boys and girls.
I kind of put this.
Hey, you know what? You finished a thing. That's worth a lot of points.
Yeah. And that's when people start ERPing in our Twitch chat.
What makes you laugh?
ERP in our Twitch chat?
ERP in my Twitch chat.
Don't ERP in our Twitch chat. Don't ERP in our Twitch chat.
Welcome to Azul, everyone.
Band, thanks for coming to our fucking stream. Woo! Don't ERP in our Twitch chat.
What makes you laugh, Alan? It's got a lot better than I thought it would be. Like, I like Azul. This is like salt-based, but it's like, oh yeah.
I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. Sex in the park or don't even look at me. Don't.
You know, some very
Can you restate the question? Because I kind of feel like
What makes you laugh?
Okay, what makes me laugh?
There's something that makes you laugh.
Yeah. Whenever my sister sends me a picture of my nephew. Yeah.
Aw, that's
yeah,
wholesome.
like she always sends me a very like goofy. She never sends me a normal video or a normal picture. She always sends me something goofy.
Good
so
shit,
like, so that's my answer.
Unhealthy kill. That implies that we can only play it like a dog adoption, like a pound, or maybe just a bunch of bugs.
Brandon, if you were a thing, what thing would that be?
What thing? A
Thing.
A thing. Ah, the thing.
Not the thing.
Like a concept, like.
No, like an item, a physical item.
If you were transported and like casted into the movie The Brave Little Toaster, what object would you be?
Oh,
Thank you.
I like that.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, I feel like that's what the intent for that question was.
Even still. You know what?
What's your spirit object?
You know what? I've been resonating a lot with our air fryer.
The air fryer does more work than you do.
Yeah. Thank you, air fryer.
You just
yeah, it's a free fiber right there.
That's a free negative 4 points for
We'll
Albert.
take those.
Albert, do you prefer to drive or sit in the passenger seat?
Ooh. Oh. That's a tough question. Because I actually do enjoy the act of driving, but I do also get way too tired for it.
Is this in your Tinder profile? Some people could really enjoy just being a passenger and chatting with you.
I would say driving.
Alright, tally up your points, boyos.
Alright.
Oh, that was a rough round for Albert.
I mean, he's filling up stuff though.
Yeah, but he's losing 6 points.
That's
One,
not
2, 3.
Some of those points aren't because he chose to do that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5, 6.
really, I feel like on these. I don't like driving. I'm not a driver. I prefer to be a passenger.
I love driving. I really dislike being in the passenger seat, especially with people that I'm unfamiliar with.
Oh, that'd be
Driving.
cool. I like going places. I just don't like driving. Cause I can't do anything while I'm driving. You know, I can like listen to music. I can sing maybe, but I get really self-conscious about like sharing my music with other people when I'm driving.
I feel like that's my problem with sharing music. I kind of just go all in, you know?
Yeah.
I'll fill as many as I can, but this bag's getting light.
Who has first turn marker?
I do.
Nice. So Brandon gets hit with another question.
I'm like after the first round, I was like, yeah, I just gotta grab it when I can. It's too good.
I like driving well enough, but I can't be in a box for more than an hour. I love long road trips because I got into podcasts initially.
14-hour 2-day drive. Jesus.
Ooh. Man, driving. I remember I had to drive to and from Kansas in like the span of like 5 days.
I do. Sick.
And
Okay,
like the drive to Kansas to my hometown is like it was like something in the realm of like 18 hours.
Oh dang.
Yeah, and I had to do that like back to back.
Hello, little spoon. How you doing today, friend?
Hi.
Schrodinger's cat doesn't like being in a box either. Yes, you're correct.
Is the next question? Are you big spoon or little spoon?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good question.
I kind of feel like
I want to know your answer to this, actually.
Mine? I feel like this is an open question.
I have not experienced.
I have not experienced being a spoon.
Would you prefer to be a big spoon or a little spoon?
Yeah, I like being a big spoon.
This is a question for everyone.
In my experience cuddling back when I was in high school, before I found out that I was ace, I really enjoyed being the big spoon. Mainly because it was a situation where I would like lay down and other people would lay on top of me, and we would kind of all like cuddle and stuff. And I had a lot of really what's the word? Friends who like to like be really physical.
ERP?
Yeah, friends who love to ERP with each other.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm trying to think
of a good box organization. It's basically you just shove it in the bag and you're done for the day.
Yeah.
Which I guess is good, but it's kind of like you get a C because you just have to try.
Give an answer, please.
C.
I'd say big spoon, I guess.
That's not an answer.
Oh, I'm a little spoon.
You're 6 feet tall.
I'm a little spoon.
Let the man be a little spoon.
He wants to have a jetpack.
Alright, who doesn't want to have a jetpack though?
Brandon, your question is, are you a forgiver or a forgetter?
Oh, I'm sorry. I fucking touched these. I'm a forgiver.
But you don't forget?
No.
Never.
Oh my god.
Oh god!
I never forget.
Jesus. Alright, Albert. If you have no GPS, how would you find your destination? Oh, if you had no GPS, how would you find your destination?
I would get lost.
I would die.
Guess I'll die.
Maps in my car.
I would choose death.
Moss on tree.
Like honestly, I would just get lost.
This is the stupidest fucking stream.
I would navigate by the star and end up in the ocean.
Alright, take your turn.
Pull out the sextant. Alright, hold on.
Alan, what kind of food do you like?
Meat. That's a genre of food,
I guess
right?
it's a genre of food. I was more thinking
Pizza.
do you like... I feel like your answer to this would be like Greek food, because you've discovered you like Greek food.
Yeah, I do love Greek food. It's very close to Navajo cuisine.
Oh,
aside from the yogurts. I think the yogurts is like the main difference.
What about the cheese?
Now, here's the weird thing about
It's
Navajos.
like a different kind of cheese.
Here's the thing about Navajos, is that we got commodity cheese, and that shit's everywhere. We get it by the brick per household. And this is a big brick.
I don't actually... Hold on.
And we get it like twice a month, too. It's insane.
Where are we?
Cheese.
I'm trying to think. I think that's south. Pretty sure that's south.
This is west.
I think that's west, yeah.
So
I did the exact thing. I did it correct. Ah, yes, north.
I follow the sun, so if it's nighttime, I get lost.
Alright.
It's pretty great.
What?
Hold on, I have to take my turn. I don't ask a question.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'll hear it because it gives me time to think.
Wait, I thought you did answer the question.
I did, but I didn't take my turn.
The next one's for Brandon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't understand what this question is asking. This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be a weird one. I hope you guys are ready for it, because it's fucking weird.
All right.
Brandon?
Wait, I grabbed the... I meant to grab the red.
Okay.
What is your idea for a pure relationship?
Pure relationship?
What does this mean?
I don't know. Communicate with your significant other, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I'm taking these and the first person token.
Alright, Albert, what do you typically do on a Sunday? What's your typical Sunday?
Go out and buy coffee, and then I have to stream.
Am I panicked at work?
No, he doesn't. Do you work on Sundays?
No.
Thank God.
I try to avoid it. Sometimes I have to, but generally as a rule I avoid working on weekends.
Take your turn.
I'm taking this.
Coffee and board games? It's your man.
Yeah.
Is that
would
your
be
Tinder
a fun
profile?
cafe to board games, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Coffee and board games.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that lineup though.
Woo! Alan, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Oh, well, that's not really childhood though. Define childhood then.
High school or earlier, I would say.
Okay.
I would say as long as like 18, like before college.
Okay. Waking up at 4 a.m. During a trail ride and feeding the horses while they were eating, making coffee over a campfire with my dad, and watching the sunrise over Monument Valley. A very distinct memory that I've shared several times, but it's just like one of the best visual memories, sense memories, and you know what I mean? Because like I got smells because of the campfire, and the horses and the hay. And then we got me and my dad talking and the horses eating and the sunrise. There's a lot of senses involved in this. So, like, it's something that, like, sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, like, it flashes back to me. Or whenever I smell hay, which is very rare nowadays. But sometimes when I'm walking through the grocery aisle, I'm just like, whoa.
Favorite memory, busting my bottom lip. Oh, no.
That's a weird memory.
To be your favorite memory.
Yes. Are you taking your turn?
No, I'm thinking because because the things everything's evenly distributed now.
Yeah, it's pretty loaded.
Yeah, so like things are hard to decide what to do.
Yeah, buddy.
Numenera RPG. Ooh. Trying to get some friends into RPGs. Nice. Brandon, who was your first crush?
My first crush.
Your first crush.
First crush. This is hard. I don't know. When did I first start having crushes? There was this one girl in middle school. She was really cute, and I decided to, because she volunteered at the library, and because my school was you should volunteer for credits. I also volunteered at the library to help, and it was kind of ass.
I hated it.
I got to talk to her, and it turns out she ended up having a crush on me too. Which is kind of unfortunate for both me and also my friend, who becomes kind of my love secretary of girls who are like, you know, I have a really big crush on Brandon. And she's like, another one?
And you don't have to flaunt that you're popular.
And it's been since middle school, so I feel really bad for this friend.
Oh no!
So it was middle through high school.
Yeah, that this friend had to deal with people being like, oh, I have a thing for Brandon. And she's like, fuck off!
Then fucking tell him!
Don't come to me, damn it!
Hello, Crimson. Thank you very much for the resub. How are you doing tonight? We're having a really weird stream tonight. 32 months is ridiculous. We love you so much. Albert!
Oh, I'm sorry.
What can you cook in 30 minutes?
Fried rice.
Okay, that's a good one.
Delicious.
Now take your turn. Alan, what are your 3 best qualities?
Oh, 3? Damn, that's hard to think. Like one you could just like number off, right? But,
just 3 good qualities. They don't have to be like the top 3. 3 really good qualities I'm proud of, I guess. That's fine.
I just love to help my friends to have a deck of cards on me like every day.
That's awesome.
That's pretty sick.
These are all questions, by the way, that you guys throw us your answers too if you want to. I know we're going kind of fast, but
deck of cards, guy.
If I stay quiet enough, maybe they'll forget they asked.
No.
I don't know.
Do you not have any things that you're proud of for yourself?
Not really.
Well,
there's nothing I really flaunt. I got
a lot of blackjack, I think.
I got good hair.
Yeah, good.
I got good hair.
Yeah, that's one.
Okay.
I can play the guitar.
All right.
You can play the guitar.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's about personality is hair, guitar.
Hair and guitar.
You're funny.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, whatever it says in your business card.
Alright, take your turn.
Yo!
Right.
Oh, yes.
Who is your 3 a.m. friend?
3 a.m. friend? It used to be my friend Aaron, but he has a kid, so he can't be up at 3 a.m. So it's Suarez, and I don't know if Suarez is watching this. But I was talking to him right before it, so he could be watching. But we were talking about what would happen if someone started a Shrek cult. So, debatable.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not good things, by the way. Not good things.
Wow.
People started a Shrek
I don't
cult.
like this question. This is going to get depressing. Well, because the question is, who do you miss the most in life?
What? That's not a good question to ask on a date.
An awful question to ask. So, what is the last Netflix series you loved?
I was going to say, we can add qualifiers on that. They can't be related to you. They have to still be alive, and you know what I mean?
Does it have to be Netflix?
Yes.
Yes. No.
WandaVision was real good. Yeah.
Cool.
I never finished WandaVision.
It was good.
Alright, what are you passionate about, Alan?
Passionate about video games? Sure.
Yeah,
that works.
That's a personality trait.
We've already done embarrassing. Oh no, it was like a recent embarrassing.
That was just one person that had to answer that, though, and that was me fucking up boiled eggs.
I'm not gonna ask you this question because it's the same question. Because this question is who are you closest to? It's the exact same question that you just answered.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
Well, okay.
3 a.m. friend is different from closest.
Yeah.
Who is your closest friend, Brandon?
My closest friend? You do take me to LA sometimes.
Oh, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I consider you part of my top 10.
I don't know. You are still in pretty hard contesting with that one friend who had to deal with all the thirsty girls in high school and middle school. So, and Aaron,
to be fair,
it's close.
You were also second to her in my book.
Okay. Damn. All right.
Take your turn.
I'll take it. You know, it's it's not like I got to choose what my turn was, so it's not like I get to choose my friends. Let's go.
Cool. Who is the? Oh, Brandon has the first turn marker. Oh, great. So I get to ask him another question.
Yeah,
You're in my top 100.
I keep wanting to grab it because by the time it gets to me, it's tasty. Mm-hmm. So I'm noticing a trend here that. Yeah.
Oh, I should probably. Latte, you missed.
You're my top 100 friend. I'm sure ranking better. Got him.
All right.
Okay. So
Latte, you can unplug the camera.
I think she might have already.
I don't think she did.
This one is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. This one is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, it's 4. Is this one?
Oh yeah.
So
5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, it looks like if you can just continuously snag the first person, like a first turn marker.
The biggest thing about first turn marker is that in and of itself, it's not insanely good. The biggest thing is that you only get first turn marker if you go for a snaggy, juicy thing.
Yeah.
And if you can consistently get it, then that's a pretty good thing.
All right, Brandon, what would you want to change about yourself?
Latte, stop that.
Cyborg arm. The correct answer is cyborg arm.
Oh, it's not cyborg arm.
Yeah, no.
Cyborg arm.
Cyborg hands.
Cyborg hands.
It'd be pretty cool to live forever. Just saying.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's a big thing, but
change
it's
my mortality. No.
Well, it's not even like it's what do you want to change about yourself. It's not like.
I'd like to not be such a procrastinator. You
son
of a bitch. Do the things you told people you would do.
All right, Albert, what's a crazy thing you did recently?
He went out shopping.
Yeah.
Or like impulsive or something. What? Well, I didn't even change the question a smidge because it is, what is the crazy thing you did recently?
Oh.
That's correct grammar. Answer that one.
What was the biggest thing you bought Latte?
What's like the most impulsive thing you did recently?
Latte, actually.
I mean, he went out eating, which is pretty crazy in these day and age.
It's not too big of an impulse, though. I mean, I guess it depends on where you go.
I'm trying to think of like a thing like I just went out and just did it without really thinking.
Yeah. The craziest thing I did recently, not get enough. A gap? I don't know. I feel like that's easy for you, though. Like, I feel like Unhealthy Kale would just start freaking out the second they dip into a C range.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, getting a cat, I guess. Yeah.
Sure. All right, take your turn.
I'm not happy with that answer either. I could end the game right now. I feel like Brandon can't. Well,
finish the suit. Well, I can't finish this round, but
you could. I
can. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. No, I just gotta go for as much points as I can.
Yep.
Oh God. Are you passing all of them now?
Oh, it is. It is right around 9. All right. Looks like it's time to end.
Yeah, it is.
Alan, what would you buy if I gave you $1,000 right now?
$1,000 right now?
You have to spend it all. You're not allowed to say save it.
Oh, but am I allowed to like
Student loans? Can you put it towards student loans?
Yeah.
So what would you buy?
Well,
okay.
student loans.
You don't buy loans.
Can I?
I gave you $1,000 gift card.
To where?
Visa gift card.
Oh.
Yeah.
Motorcycle?
Oh,
Ooh.
motorcycles aren't that inexpensive. You could probably down payment maybe, but that's it.
Well, I mean,
That
I'll
counts.
say you could use it for like a used one. You could definitely get a used one.
Yeah,
for $1,000.
that's what I was gonna say.
Oof, this is tough.
It's
That's
$1,000 of dirty money that you have to spend. You can't keep it.
Okay.
All my classes, I'm
Okay.
sure final grade for
Just
one of them.
$1,000 cash and don't ask where it came from. Okay, I can get behind that. I graphics cards up there. A new mouse is also in there. I think just sort of computer hardware that I've been needing to replace.
That's like your gamers. He says
Yeah.
graphics card. We go, ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, they're hard to get right now.
The biggest thing is that like $1,000 barely even covers it too.
I know. God damn.
Like you can probably, if you get super lucky, and I'd put a couple of my own money in there, but yeah.
You think you could buy a new computer for $1,000?
Yeah.
Poor child.
Okay.
You could buy like you could buy a decent computer.
You can
all
put,
right.
you can put together some decent parts, but yeah, getting a new graphics card's up there for me. Should I go for it?
Do it.
Do it, Anakin.
Kill him.
Brandon's getting a lot of fucking points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this game, for some reason,
It favors the first person.
it feels like that once you get in the lead, you kind of take the lead.
Yeah.
That's hard to catch up.
Yeah.
Brandon,
Yeah.
are you an optimist or a pessimist?
What's a meh?
I'm definitely a pessimist. Oh man, what do I take though?
I realize. I want to pose this question to everybody though. Optimist or pessimist?
Pessimist.
Optimist.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
For a second I was like, am I the only optimist? I'm glad that I'm not the only one.
Like, generally, I like to try to be optimistic about things. Like, honestly, ask me that, like, maybe, like, 5 years ago, I would have said pessimist, but these days I try to just, like, be more positive.
Yeah, it's just like a better mindset to keep yourself in. Albert, what's your favorite drink?
Coffee.
Fucking knew that was coming. Alan, what place do you want to explore? We've already asked this question.
My inner psyche. I want to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. Is that... so, like, a physical place? Like, is that what it's kind of...
Yeah, it's a physical place. That's the implication.
Oh, that's such a generic...
Water.
A place I want to explore?
I like lychee juice. Lychee calpico is delicious.
They had yuzu juice at the supermarket I went to. I was tempted to get some. I didn't, though, but it was tempting. I might get it next time.
I can, like, back road into, like, I want to explore an amusement park.
You can do that.
Yeah. Let's go Soapland in Japan.
Is Soapland what I'm thinking it is?
Yeah, it is.
Alright, take your turn.
Fair enough. I would have. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about like theme parks.
Milkus from back in the motherland. Is it similar to Calpico?
Oh, wait.
Base 3 carbon.
No, actually, that gets me -2 points. That's actually bad. Sure.
Brandon, how long did your last date last?
My last date?
Yes, like hours, minutes, whatever. Wise.
If I can remember it.
That's... I can't even remember the last time I dated was in high school, and even then it was like, hey, you want to go get stoned while driving around in the sand dunes? Like, that was the date.
Oh, melon flavor is delicious. It's still going on!
I can't remember.
I'm trying to think about this too right now.
Yeah, mine was like back in high school, and I think we hung out for like 5 hours.
Like, girls, I'm not gonna count girls' dates. Like, where I'm going out with my girls.
God, now that I think about it, we should have a guys' night out, have a guys' date. Just all the three of us guys.
Leave me alone here.
Yeah, we'll just leave Dawn. We'll go for a guys' night out.
It's okay. I'll stream on my own. It'll be fine.
You guys down?
Most recent date.
We can go.
I'd be down. I would get to have the house to myself. Latte and I can have a girls' night. We'll do each other's nails.
I go home and Latte has like teeny nail art on her claws.
And Don's covered in scratches.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna find it's just like 2 hours. Just
because you don't know?
Because I can't remember. God damn.
Oh god. Well, because you can't really go out on dates, like. So it's been like at least a year and a half for like any of us, really.
Been trying, but no one's biting.
But it's also hard right now.
Isn't it a good thing if I'm not biting you, Overland Gamer?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a plus.
Well, I'm trying to think.
Oh, I see.
Unless you're into biting. I don't know. Shortest date is when I was blind date with someone my parents set up and found out for 3 minutes that she was Nancy.
Oof.
Ooh.
Well, then time to leave. Yeah.
It was a Tinder date. Oh.
One of my coworkers, who is significantly older than me, was telling me about that because she was trying to find her like son, her son was like trying to find people and explaining how hard it was to find people to date during the pandemic, and then they found out he was seeing someone, and then found out that she was on the opposite side of the vaccination opinion, and the son was like, I don't think I can do this.
Nope.
One of my teachers kept trying to set up one of my fellow students with her son. It was really funny.
That sounds like an abuse of power.
It was really funny, actually.
Yeah,
because she kept being like, "Oh, you would get along so well with my son. You guys are the same age."
You know what's funny is that I remember some teachers used to do that, but hearing from the outside is like really weird. The reason why it was funny for us because because we all went to high school with this person, but when they were making these jokes, she had graduated and she was in college.
Oh.
So like it was always this thing of like she would give us an update on what they're doing, and a lot of us were friends with her, so we'd like kind of comment on it. And then like it was always the thing of like, all right, and I'm collecting applications for her boyfriend, and it's like.
I don't think I got my question also.
All right, really quick.
Shit.
Who's ready for the negative bonus round?
Also,
that's exactly what this is.
I think Brandon, you're the only one not being punished for this.
I'm gonna take some hits here.
What do you like most about yourself?
That I've managed to convince myself that I'm confident by saying that I'm good at things.
That's actually a really good thing.
Fake it till you make it. It's a true thing, and it works.
It does happen.
I hate this. I hate everything.
This is the negative bonus round.
This is a stupid question, so I'm going to modify it. The question itself is, would you like to live for 6 months without internet? No. So, what would you do instead if you had to live for 6 months without internet?
Die. Am I at least allowed to tell everyone, hey, I'm not going to be on for 6 months?
Yeah, here's the thing.
I'm not dead.
In order to be a good dad, in order to be able to do your best, you are already talking about multiple personality traits. That means that you're caring, that you know where to spend your time, you are willing to put yourself aside for the betterment of somebody else. Those are all very good things. If you can say that you are a good dad, you are listing a huge list of things that are good about yourself. Have confidence. Now, what would you do if you had to live without internet for 6 months?
It's hard because living without internet's so bad. I don't know what's equivalent to it, or like would offset the skills enough that that's a good compromise. You know,
getting into drugs.
Yeah, I think
that's illegal. We are legally obligated to tell you that this is a joke.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs. But the internet is addictive.
Oh, I know. I think I would be. No, it's not even really bad though.
You know what? Just say go on a road trip.
Ooh, and Azul brings up a good point. Living without the internet forces board games. You would probably spend time creating.
No, yeah, I would enjoy like if I was forced to, then I would make the best of it. Like I have a lot of books that I would want to read, a lot of things I could catch up on. But if I have the option, I'm not gonna take it.
Take your turn.
This is really hard.
Oh, I'm not asking, like, what you would want to... Like, would you do it or not? The question is, what would you do if you had to?
Oh, yeah. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was what I would compromise and not do it. Okay, yeah. But I would catch up on books. I love reading. One of my personal goals is actually to own a lot of bookcases and actually, like, have a library, right? So, yeah, owning books. And, like, I would go out and I would, like, buy books upon books and just read a lot.
I mean, if the other person isn't willing to, like, talk to you and have a conversation, they're more interested in your phone, then they're already not a good fit for you.
Oh my god, I had a roommate like that. He's like, Brandon, I'm lonely. Let's go get something to eat. And we fucking sit down, and he pulls out his phone, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Drag me out to this.
You drag me out. Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry, I was ranting about one of my old roommates.
The question is, do you play any musical instruments? We know the answer to that. So, if you were to play a musical instrument, what would you want to learn how to play?
I feel like cello is like the baller move of life.
What?
Yeah, dude.
The baller move?
Yeah.
Cello is really cool.
It's really cool, but it's really expensive.
The coolest people play cello. I can attest to this.
Albert knows what I'm thinking.
I was in the viola section next to them. They were some of the coolest people I've ever known.
So cello.
That is unfortunate, but it is rather indicative of the situation that was going down. Albert's question. What would you like to change if you could travel to the past?
Not take the turn he did last turn so he can not get fucked over with -4 points here.
Listen, at least he's able to finish like a row, right?
Yeah.
If I could go back in time to change one thing. This is nothing against you guys.
Okay.
But I would go back and tell myself, screw your dad, apply to more schools.
Really? He told you to only apply to ASU?
Yeah, he told me that.
What the fuck?
It sucked. And I have mixed feelings about it because I wouldn't have met you guys if I didn't go to ASU. But at the same time, it's like,
what else could you have experienced?
I never got to experience a lot of things.
Yeah, I get you. No, I get you. Man.
I absolutely feel that. Because, while I wouldn't trade you guys for anything, I wish that I could have gone to the college that was my first choice that I got into.
Yeah.
I wish I could have made that decision, but the situation at the time didn't allow for it. Alan, your question... I don't like this question. What was the best year of your life?
Oh, also, I'm going to answer Brandon's question. If I were to learn an instrument, I would totally learn the oboe.
Is the oboe the longer saxophone?
It's the black one.
It's the longer.
It looks like
clarinet.
It looks like a clarinet, except it has a little tricky reed atop, and it sounds stupid.
Yeah,
it sounds really weird and buzzy.
I would to answer that question. I think I would get the what is it? It's a bigger saxophone. It's the one that's larger.
Tuba?
No,
this like an alto sax.
Yeah, alto sax. I think I would do an alto sax if I were to learn another instrument.
Yeah, long wood, double reed. Pat on the back for not going to art school. Focus more on my health and the cards, less distracted makes sense.
And the best year. Are you asking that one, or is it the one that you didn't want to ask?
I don't like it, but...
That's a weird thing, because different portions of my life were better for different reasons. Let's see.
What's such a shitty question?
Yeah. I think it would have to be 2010. No.
Yeah, because it implies you're never gonna have a year as good as that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I would have to say probably 2010, because that was when I was a sophomore, and that was back when I was Ironmanning fucking football games and doing a lot of trail riding stuff. And I was in the peak physical condition and all that sort of stuff. And
all saxophones are good. I love saxophone.
Yeah, that was also the year that I got into horse training, and I trained two of my best horses.
Neat.
Could you imagine asking that? And it's just do I either have to accept that they're a pessimist or have to go with a try for the Hail Mary of, well, you know what? If we get together, I'll make it the best year. And it's just oh no.
Ugh, cheesy. All right, do your point. I'm glad that I don't have to do the rest of these questions.
This is a one.
Because some of the next ones are ugh. Like, who do you find attractive here? I'd have to ask this question, and like, there's 4 of us in this room.
Chat's amongst it. Chat's the sexiest.
What's your idea of beauty? What's your favorite TV show? What book are you reading these days? Are you a party person?
Oof.
What do you do to feel good?
Alright, I'm ready for
cocaine.
Cocaine.
I lost 10 points that round.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh
no! Yeah, that red really hurt.
I'm sorry, Kale. That sucks.
Locked my jaw. Oh.
Did you guys tally? Oh my God, Brandon.
Not bonuses
probably.
yet.
Oh, do your bonuses.
Okay, so I have 2 suits, dark blue and light blue.
You have 2 suits?
Yeah, so that's 20. And then I have 1 full thing, so that's 7. And then I have 1 row, so that's 2 more. So that's a 89.
Yeah.
Brandon ended up with 89.
I had 1 suit and 1 row, 1 column, so that put me at 57.
I only had 1 row, so I only got 2, but that ends me up at 48. But I feel like I won the questions. I feel like I got the 8.
These 80 questions were actually a lot of fun. I think we should do this again.
Yeah. If we do Azul or Tiny Town,
there's 250, and I only went through 95. We still have 150 more.
Yeah. We still have an entire chat's worth of like inspiration of like, you want to ask us dating questions, you know where to put them.
True. Year after Hurricane Katrina. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. That is an interesting experience. Gonti's is the kind of party where people shamble awake at 4 a.m. to lick the margarita glass.
This isn't the first time Gonti's has mentioned that specific thing.
So we know it's real.
We know it's from experience or something very close to him. Which it sounds. Oh, I told you this story. You know, so you know what? You know what, Gonti's? It sounds like we just need to party.
You've been with us for the better part of 3 years, my dude. How does that feel?
And you haven't partied with us.
This is also true.
Or we haven't partied with you.
I'm tempted to tag along with you guys going down to LA just so I can go party with Gonti's.
It would be
fun.
It
would be like a thing where like, you guys go meet your friends because you guys are friends in LA, and me and Gonti just party it up.
I mean, if they do Anime Expo, right?
Yeah, form a Discord to ask the community questions for you to answer. I like this. I love this idea. Like, throw us your weirdest questions. I love the idea of just like, hit us with weird questions.
We always manage to answer questions with really weird answers. What's your most recent embarrassment?
You know,
I fucked up my breakfast.
The question that we were able to distill: if you were on a desert island alone, who would you want to be possessed by?
But Les Stroud's not dead.
If you were on a deserted island, what obscure piece of sports equipment would you want as your companion?
Dude, a lacrosse stick is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Because a lacrosse stick, you can huck shit.
Lawn dart.
But if you... Well, okay, I see the lawn dart, right? But how far can you throw a lawn dart? Accurate.
Pretty... sure.
With a lacrosse stick, you take off the net head, and it's just a fucking pole.
Here's the biggest thing, is that I would want something with a lot of metal in the gear. Because then I can repurpose it.
Oh.
Right? So, like, but I'm thinking, but football doesn't really have any, like, football gear doesn't have any metal. It's all plastics, right? So I'm trying to think of, like, what sport
you
get
just say the
most
football,
metal.
like, the kick, the T thing that you have to kick through stuff. No. I want one of those.
It's pretty good. Yeah. It's a good tent.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking to myself, like, how can I get the most metal out of this?
Which one is closest to being a knife?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Just a fencing saber.
Yeah, give me a bowling ball.
We all turned like 25 in lockdown, so we feel that. I still feel like I'm like 23 because it's like the last like year and a half, 2 years has been so weird.
So strange.
Look at it this way, Gonti's. If you're turning 30, that means if you're interested in any of us, you're not technically a cougar.
Oh, I'm sorry.
31.
As we've... Oh, wait, no, that puts him over. That puts him over the edge. He's a cougar now.
Oh, my God.
We are the best at giving consolation.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
Arizona's age of consent is weird. Arizona's age of consent is 18 unless you are 18 and dating someone who is younger than you, in which case in that relationship the age of consent is 2 years younger than that person is. So like if you're 18 and dating a 16-year-old, it's okay. If you're 19 dating a 17-year-old, it's okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Weird.
And then there's also this weird Romeo law that happens too.
There's all sorts of weird shit.
Yeah.
Arizona's weird.
Arizona's very weird.
I blame the heat.
There's some strange things. If you both started dating before you turn 18, yeah, that's why I bring up that's why I brought up the Romeo laws, because that's actually a thing. If you can prove that you guys were dating, you have a lot of testimony, then that's also okay. But it's one of those things where it has come up before, and there's a Romeo law specifically for it.
Interesting.
Damn, Azul has been more complex than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Honestly, I did so bad that last game. I think the reason why I was able to do it is because I was able to like plan ahead and stuff.
I just blame the first player token, honestly.
Yeah.
There's some other versions of this game that I think I hear are better, so I'm not.
There are other versions?
Yeah, there's like different configurations of how the tiles go.
Oh, interesting.
One is more of like a circular thing, and there's like different kind of shapes.
Interesting.
I do like the gray variant where you can make your own. That really accelerates people.
Yeah.
Because you can decide. And then it fucks you over later, but whatever, you know.
Man.
Anyways.
Oh, God.
Today's stream has been weird.
Yeah.
Did you guys have fun with that? We enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I'm really sad that I didn't get to laugh because the chat didn't really ERP, so...
No ERP.
Balls in your court, chat.
I mean, Conti's took off his sombrero seductively, but...
Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes up for it. I feel like we're already so open on stream that like I forget that people don't know all that much.
Well, here's the thing: is that like for us, it's one continuous story, right? But for chat, people aren't able to catch it, catch a day sometimes. So like a lot of facts and stories that a lot of people in chat don't know about, like us referencing how we've established that Brandon's a cougar. I'm guaranteeing Brandon's into cougars.
Brandon's a cougar.
Brandon's into cougars.
Yeah, like I don't think a lot of people in our community remember that story, except for maybe Gonti's and Overland Gamer.
Well, it's come up through like various points. Yeah, the story is literally just that like. Several years ago, he went on a date with somebody who was like 9 years older than him.
But the thing is that she aged very well. Like she looked a lot younger, so he didn't really realize the age difference.
Maybe we should let him tell the story.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, do you want to tell the story?
Oh no, what story? Oh no, this can only talk about dad. What story?
The cougar story.
The cougar story.
It was a cougar. I don't know what intentions she had.
I don't know her intents. That could.
All right, how old were you?
20.
Do cougars have to have malicious
30.
intent? Wait, hold on.
Wait, it was a full 10-year difference?
Yeah, it was pretty close. I think I was maybe like 21, probably 21. Still, it was about 10.
Yes.
You don't just say, "Oh, we're just round down." It was about 10.
All right, but tell the story. Tell us when you knew that you.
Yeah, this is about the lady that didn't know what Pokemon was, and I was really big into Pokemon Go, and additionally, she was Asian, so it's very, very difficult to tell. And she looked like she was like 25.
Yeah, you don't have to justify this. You don't have to justify this to us.
Okay.
Address chat. Justify it to them.
She looked really, really young. Like she looked like she was my age, maybe a little older. And apparently, no, she was 30. And I was like, okay, well, let's see. Maybe because there are people who are like interested in the same things. You know, as you get older, it's just like whatever age is just like whatever. Right.
Don't give us your justifications. Tell us the story.
Like you're like, okay, let's go on our first date.
You're making excuses.
Because I feel like I really should. So I was like, okay, let's go to a really populated area. So if by some chance this is like a mafia thing, right, and I get abducted, there's gonna be a lot of people there.
All right.
Also, it's for her in case she thinks I'm some type of creep.
Stop justifying it. Tell us the story.
Street smarts, Brandon.
We go to Hollywood Boulevard. There's a lot of like people dressed up in costumes, and this is like some type of like dumbass like story of okay, well you see one, and then you see a different one, and then it's all just compounding of like this is going bad.
It's like a horror story of real.
It's like a horror story.
Tell us the story.
I know. So we're there. We're walking around. And we're chatting, and she's really good at cooking, so I'm talking about that. and she seems really interested, and then she points out a stormtrooper. And she goes, "Oh, he's cool. What's he from?"
Did you
Is he a bad guy? And they go, "It depends who you ask." And I'm like, all right.
Really? He's a victim of fortune at best.
That's why I was like, it depends who you ask.
Let the man tell his story.
And then we see Spider-Man, and she's like, or we see some superhero, and she's like, "Oh, who's your favorite superhero?" And I was watching My Hero Academia at the time, so it was I think it said, you know the space dude with the like black hole hand?
Oh yeah.
He's really cool. Or I'm just not sure if it's what gender.
I think they're just is it 13?
Yeah, it's just
13.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a really cool answer. And she's like, I don't like. It's very clear she has no idea what I'm talking about. But she says Spidey, and I'm like, okay, acceptable answer.
Sure,
okay, it's a superhero. Understood.
Barely.
She's stealing into younger people. Okay.
Okay, and then fucking Pikachu walks by. And she's like, "He's cute. What's he from?" And that was the point. That was the breaking point of, oh dear God, this is not going to fucking work.
Yeah, all this time, Brandon in his mind is doing what he's doing for
my whole trip out there, because I took the metro, because the metro is great. I love it, and it's just fun to like people watch, and it's you don't have to like drive a car. It's convenient, and I'm playing Pokemon Go while I'm doing that. And Pokemon Go is a huge part of my life. She doesn't know who fucking Pikachu is. And that was the point where I was like, well, you know, Brandon?
Here's the thing.
I think we fucked up.
Here's the thing, Brandon. There were...
What's the rule? Half your age plus 8?
There were so many more opportunities.
I think that's the youngest that's like acceptable is what it is. Like half your age plus 8.
Okay.
So you were too young for it to be okay for her.
Yeah.
Because 30 divided by 2 is 15 plus 8, so that's 23. Yeah.
So there's some degree of like she also agreed to it, just like maybe this will work. But I was just like at that point I'm just like, no, we're done here.
Did she get like weirdly clingy afterwards too?
Yes, actually yes. Oh my God, I forgot about this. I went back to ASU, right? Because you know I was there for the summer, and it's like, oh, you know, long distance, sure, why not? I didn't answer her. I was in class. I didn't answer her text for 2 hours, and she's like, "Where were you? Why didn't you answer my text?" And I was like, "Oh dear God!"
Wait, you kept talking to this person after that?
Yeah. It's like maybe we can make it work. Maybe we can tell her what the fuck Pikachu is.
I thought you remembered this, Albert.
No, I didn't.
No,
I never heard this part of the
I was like, you know what? Maybe we can get this.
This is why we said Brandon's into cougars. It's not just Brandon dated a cougar. It was that Brandon's into cougars.
One day, and it was just like. After that, I was like...
And you kept the relationship going.
It was not very... I was very like, okay, I need to kind of figure out how to get out of this without being like, you know what, you don't know who Pikachu is, that's a deal breaker. Because for the rest of their life, they're going to be like, I didn't know who Pikachu was.
As dumb as that is, that's a very legitimate reason. It's like,
yeah, I was like,
we're
you know what,
very clearly not into the same thing.
Yeah, and there's a very large generational gap, and I was like, okay, you know what... But that was it. I was like, oh, you know what? I see my out. Let's go. It's like, you know what? Okay, you know what? Go. Because 2 hours.
Yeah, more than like 3. Like 3 years for me is kind of like my limit. I feel like older now. I'd be like 4 years is more okay.
I would be
up, not down. I would not be comfortable dating because I'm 25. I'm not comfortable dating anyone younger than like 23. That's even then. Yeah. I'm already like a little like.
Agreed. I would be okay with someone all the way up to like 30. I think, but like younger than like 23, it's like.
Yeah, like I'm not. I'm okay.
I have trouble conceptualizing romantic impulses, so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, sure. If a formula says 20's all right, I guess. Who am I to argue with science?
It's not science, it's XKCD.
Depends. Do they know who Pikachu is?
Yeah.
5 younger, 3. That's fair, and I feel like it shifts when you get older, too.
Yeah,
like, it shifts a little bit more. Like, as young as we are, like, any younger than us, it starts getting, like, a little weird. Like,
because it's a big transitional period.
It is. Yeah. Like, I'd want someone to be, like, at least in their last year of college. I wouldn't be comfortable with somebody who's like,
you know, they took a gap year, they're a sophomore.
Yeah, or, you know, like somebody going back to college, you know, like, so I guess for me that's more like an age thing of like 23 is like the youngest that like I'm comfortable going.
Where are they in their life, right?
Yeah, where are they in their life more than anything else. Then again, I'm also one to talk because I'm still finishing my degree right now too, so.
Yeah, but that's why I'm like, it depends on where you
But I also have work experience, I've worked, it's different, I guess. It depends on the circumstance. It really does depend on the circumstance.
Another guess. So think about the age after I got to know the person currently.
Fair.
Be careful about that.
Be careful about that.
Because they don't know what the fuck Pikachu is. They don't know what the fuck a stormtrooper is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. We may have some issue.
Yeah, no, I super understand the level 1 gamer. Like, I feel like that the age gets like shifted a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to launch into another story.
Yeah.
Anyway, great first date. Hollywood Boulevard. It's a great gauge for seeing where they are in pop culture. Also, it's a relative. Well, it's not that safe. But there's a lot of people around.
My problem with engaging of a pop culture is that I grew up in a very weird place because I don't know pop culture. I didn't learn it until I got into
but you knew what Pikachu was.
You know what, if you know what the fuck Pikachu is.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you also, it's like a little bit of a different situation there too, because it's not like...
I get your anger, Hollywood. That's fair.
Yeah.
Like, but you're also, like, close enough in age that it's, like, it's not that there's an age gap. Because for Brandon, this was, like, the defining moment of, oh, shit, this age gap is too different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, Brandon was like, you know what? Maybe it can work? No.
I'm trying to think. I think, like, what would you guys do for, like, a first date meal? You've decided that you want to go out and get food, not just, like, coffee. Yeah. What are you going to do for, like, a first date?
I feel like to some degree you've talked about things that you like food-wise, so you would try to find some type of, like... Yeah. You would try to figure out some type of, like, midway thing of, like, we both enjoyed this, because then you can hit them with what I hit Gonti's with you pay for the first meal, and you go, and if they feel bad, then they'll want to pay for the second one, and then you kind of already lock them into a second. If they feel bad. If they don't, then you know what, that's fine too.
The thing about eating on a first date is that you lock them into a stationary position they can't really get out of. You don't really have a lot to do other than just engage with each other. So the way out of this is to make it an event of some sort, and the best thing I can think of is a Hitachi grill, like a place where they actually prepare stuff in front of you.
A food truck festival would also be a really good.
There's a lot of good stuff.
I would love to do a food truck.
Those are both good
This is how you get into Don's heart. Food truck festival. Let me get something for every truck.
You do a very engaged social method of eating. So like you do like a Korean barbecue or like a hot pot.
Yeah. Yes. Something where there's a show to it, or there's implication that you need to be with other people.
You need to engage with.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing you're doing.
So that's my biggest problem, because like I remember taking out people to dates where I actually went into like a restaurant and stuff, and I ran into the problem, and it was a very awkward situation where the then ICP girlfriend that I had I was like wearing like just something random around a restaurant, and she was like the first time I've seen her outside of school, so she was allowed to wear her gear, like the proper stuff. And I was there was a clown. There was a clown staring at me in that restaurant.
Oh no!
What? You guys remember that? So
right.
So I dated a girl who was really into ICP, and
I thought it was some random clown at another table staring at me.
Yeah, I forgot the shirt she was wearing.
So she had gotten in trouble at school, so she doesn't wear like her really overt stuff at school. So like I wasn't really aware of that. Like she always had like subtle stuff, like and like I knew she was into that music, but I just didn't expect for her to wear that during when we went out to a restaurant. And there was just a clown staring at me, and I kept on getting drawn back to it. And it was on her shirt, and she was a very busted woman. So after about like halfway through, she's like, "Keep on staring at my chest." And I'm like, "I'm sorry."
It's the shirt.
It's the clown.
The clown. He haunts me so. Please.
I was gonna say,
it's kind of cold in here. You want to wear my jacket and just try to like cover up the cold.
A tasting experience would be kind of cool.
That would be neat. Yeah.
Like you do like a wine tasting or a beer flight.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Like something where you have something to fall back on. Like trying multiple things is a good call.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because it draws me back like to one of the better first dates that I've had. Like he took me to like a really nice restaurant. It was a really nice restaurant actually, and I remember like looking at the menu going, "Oh my god, this is really nice." And I think I commented on it. And he was like, "Oh, I want to make a good first impression." And I'm like, "Okay, this is I don't remember. It was years ago."
Conveyor sushi. Yes.
Conveyor sushi. That's a good idea.
So fun.
Oh, that was really loud. I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh no, we were yelling a lot. That's why I got up twice to change the levels.
Oh yeah, sorry.
We were really getting into the laughing and stuff. I love it though.
Conveyor sushi is a good idea. It's a very good idea.
The biggest thing for me is that places like Korean barbecue or all you can eat buffet, places like that, or like a sushi place. I kind of feel like even that's still in the gray area between that spectrum. I kind of feel that's a good second date.
I disagree. I disagree. The reason that I disagree is it depends on what you like. Because if you know that this person likes this sort of thing, then why not do it for a first date?
Yeah.
Because the thing is a lot of people like, oh, you just go for coffee for a first date. Albert, I'm giving you dating advice. I'm giving you specifically dating advice right now. Don't do something.
Of a live audience.
Yes. Don't do something that's full of platitudes. Don't do something boring. Do something that's interesting and that is based off of a mutual interest. It doesn't have to be like something really intensive. You don't have to go fucking skydiving or anything. But if the person you're talking to says they like sushi, maybe take them to like a revolving sushi bar. If they say that they like nice coffee, maybe take them to a nice coffee place. But
if they say they like indie music, take them to a coffee bar that has an indie open mic night.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, make it something interesting. Do something
open
that
mic
has
night
like...
would be fun.
Yeah, like, do something that has, like, some sort of weight to it. If it's a platitude, then they're going to associate you with that platitude. A first date is a first impression. And if you say, let's do dinner and a movie, then that's what your first impression is going to be with this person forever.
I'm generic and I don't really like talking about
generic
other
and
things.
uncreative.
Yeah.
Come up with something that's interesting. Do something interesting. Something that both of you like. Maybe they like, maybe they like, I don't know, like, weird snacks. Go to Macon. Go and buy a whole bunch of snacks and sit down in a park and have like a little picnic with like the the interesting things that you find.
Open mic is extremely niche. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
But around, especially here in Phoenix, there's a lot of like bars. At least back when the world wasn't closed, that actually had a lot of like music. Because there's a really big thriving music scene down there.
There is, yeah.
They do a lot of like smaller stuff. So like. Sozo's, back when we used to live in Mesa, actually had like headline performances during the weekends, and they had like relatively well-known guitarists and musicians.
I think that's also different than like open mic. Open mic is a little bit.
Well,
maybe not open mic. Maybe take like to like an indie showcase where they scheduled the bands in advance.
Yeah, there's also some pretty cool events that happen at like places at. What was that called?
I know the Kale's my favorite comment. I'm getting free dating advice.
No, this is good dating advice, I think.
Take it from me, who's been on a lot of dates and has dated a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life.
Don't take my advice. If you hear it coming out of my mouth, just know that Alan doesn't know what he's talking about.
At the very least, you have Don to like shoot it down if it is blatantly bad advice.
Yeah. Don hasn't shot on any of my ideas. So.
100. You think I read Cosmo?
I called it on a double date. My friend decided to flirt with the girl by playing a piano for at the coffee
shop.
That
can be really hit or miss.
That's
how good is the guy at playing piano, and how nervous was he? That's the other question. Do something that you both enjoy. Also, another important thing is don't be afraid to say no for something that people think is like trivial. If it's important to you, it's not trivial. If it's important to you, it's not trivial. If it's important to you that you be able to, for example, for me, if it's important to you that you can dance with your partner, then if somebody says, I'm not interested in dancing and I don't want to go out dancing with you, then say no. It doesn't. If that's going to be a point of contention, if that's something that's important to you that you want to do, that they are not interested in at least giving a try, then it's going to like cause issues later on. If something's a problem once, it will always be a problem. It's always going to be a point of contention. be honest with what you want and what you don't want, and don't say yes until you find someone who fits that. Like, I know that that's hard and that takes a lot of time and you might miss up, like, good things, but if something's important to you, then it's not trivial. So, this is
you should never close off parts of your life to satisfy other people.
Exactly. Never close off parts of your life to satisfy other people.
Oh, yeah.
TPK to an RPG one shot?
If they're interested in it, yeah. Heck yeah. And if they're not interested in it, then, you know, it depends.
You know what's funny is that I remember I was at someone's first date.
Really?
Remember back when I made some board gaming friends and I went to their place to go play board games before the pandemic?
Really?
One of the people they brought was their first date.
Oh.
And we were just
first date to a group date is not a good idea.
I mean, I think the intention was that like they went on the date beforehand and they were like hitting it off and then they continued the date at the thing.
That's a little different.
So, that's a little different. That's more okay.
Yeah. So it was one of those things, but it's weird. Actually, I think I remember very distinctly. Like they were like saying like, "Oh man, we should all do this again." Then the pandemic hit, but we all shared Discords, and I'm pretty sure I'm still her friend. It was our first time meeting any of us. I was there like my second time, and it was just a thing of like I just have remembered.
You should like reconnect.
Yeah, now that vaccines are, I honestly should.
Yeah,
they live way over there in like Tempe though.
Yeah, it's gonna kind of suck, but sometimes those things are worth it.
Yeah, dude,
if it's like a once a week thing, I'm willing to drive that far.
Board game, yeah, heck yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry. We kind of like...
We got distracted with dating the
I got up onto my soapbox. I'm getting off my soapbox now.
Yeah. We gotta order pizza.
Yes, we do have to order pizza. We gotta figure out who to rate.
It's pizza time.
Pizza time?
Pizza.
I think we do the easy thing and we raid Silver Metal Tavern.
Silver Metal Tavern, what's a plan?
Time to za.
Flashpoint Fire Rescue. Ooh, he's doing the thing again. I like this game. It's cool.
I haven't heard of it.
He's being a firefighter. He played it at least once before. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Since summer, something you should do a community night.
Yes, I agree. We should do a community night. We've been meaning to. We just haven't.
I haven't been playing a lot of multiplayer games, so I'm at a loss when it comes to community night.
Additionally, like, isn't Silver Metal Tavern doing this thing where if he gets a certain number of like follows or subs, he's gonna do some kind of like pizza thing?
Yeah, pizza making stream.
Yeah, once he hits 500, I think is what it is.
Look at see my Steam live.
You gotta hide Hoonie Pop.
You gotta hide Hoonie Pop.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
You tried it for the puzzles.
Yeah. Did we ever figure out whether or not our VOD...
The VOD's fine. We didn't show anything.
We panicked and had to cover the nip slip slide.
My problem is that it was the thumbnail.
Yeah, but luckily the nip slip, like, spot on the board were, like, the corners or whatever, so...
God.
I can't believe that that's a thing. That is hilariously dumb.
Alright. We're ending now, though. We're gonna go raid Silver Metal Tavern, like I said. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be back on Friday with something. We are going to be collaborating with Silver Metal Tavern again and finishing up our game of Arkham Horror likely next week. We've mostly settled the time, but not everybody among us has confirmed whether or not that time and date works.
We both did.
I thought I did.
No, you didn't. You said something else in there. You talked about pork buns.
I'm sorry. Hey, I must have gotten the message while I was shopping for pork buns.
You know what?
He was shopping for hot pot.
I think you direct messaged me that.
No, I remember seeing it. It was not direct message.
Okay, anyways. We're heading out of here. Yes, Blanky snuck us. Yeah. Go give him more love. We'll catch you guys on Friday with something. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. We love you. I think I've said it like 4 times.
Za.
Yeah, time for za.
Speaking of the...
How much sausage can we get on that za?